I know people are going to get tired of that intro, but
You
I
know,
just love it.
if that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. That I love that intro. It's just the power, the speed, the impact. We're here, we're coming, we're making a landing, we're here to stay. I love it. I think you did a great job, Chris Chesar.
Thanks. And the first graphic up there was from one of my top team members, David Bonilla. He's in the UK. He sent me that really cool thumbnail where it said Builderall 4.0, October 1st launch. So, David, thank you so much. Beautiful work.
Yeah,
Really
thank you,
appreciate it.
David. That was a very nice compliment.
Very cool. Hey, Cindy, this is it. I mean,
Oh,
Builderall 4.0. It's coming.
it's here.
Like,
We are an hour and 45 minutes away. We're on the East Coast, New York City time. It's going to be that 11:59 cutoff for what we're going to talk about saving that extra $199 before the gigantic launch. You're not going to miss out on anything. You're going to get a better deal because you're going to do it just hours before. You're going to be Indiana Jones grabbing his hat out before the tomb door slips because this is it. Once it closes, and you can grab it, you can get it, you can save it, you can keep that $199 in your pocket. And I know you don't know what we're talking about if this is the first time you're seeing us, but we're going to go all over it in the next hour, or
yeah,
maybe
well,
we'll
we'll
go
go
all the
over the
way to
beginning part
11:59
so
like we're
they can put the piece of the puzzle together right now. Guys, you still have time to get into Builderall and save $199 right now. Now, we're streaming to Cindy Branson's YouTube channel and my YouTube channel simultaneously. Guys, click on the links in the description. There's two types of links there, okay? The first one, you still have time to get in and save $199. You'll get 400 plus built for you, done for you, professional funnels that you can use right out of the box. Plus 30 chatbot templates, that's Facebook chatbot messenger templates built by the chatbot king himself, Wassily Burbilis from the Netherlands. He is the chatbot king, and he is an
he
absolute
is.
genius. And we'll go over,
He
Cindy,
is.
I want you to explain what the value of that is. But here's the deal. What happens is October 1st, 2020, Builderall 4.0 will be launched the first minute of October 1st. So, but you still have time to get in right now before the stroke of midnight on September 30th, 2020 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's New York City time, guys. Get in now for the $1. You absolutely secure lock in your price for life. So after 30 days, it'll roll over to $69.90 per month, 40 plus tools. You can't beat it. Plus, you get the 400 plus done for you funnels right now. That is an amazing value because how much are they going to be at midnight, 12:01 midnight, Cindy, on October 1st? Those funnels.
It's going to cost you that $199 to get in. It's called the Funnel Club, and it is just that. It's a club, and once you're in because you're going to get it all. Nobody's holding anything back, even though you're going to get in a couple hours early. The only thing that's doing for you is literally saving you $199. And we are going to focus on talking about building an agency through Builderall, and that's huge. This is holy cow, you can actually start an agency with $1 investment tonight, get everything for 30 days for that $1 until your $69 subscription kicks in. Like Chris said, grandfathered in for life, and you still get all those. Not only do you get all the ones that are existing as of tomorrow, you're going to get the continuation of the building of the library. So every time they add something through November and December, their goal is to have over 500 funnels pre-built, pre-made, ready to go. You just drop in some branding and update the text with names and addresses, and it's a ready to go funnels, ready to go websites, ready to go lead generators, ready to go chat bots. I mean, to build an agency, you have literally
Yep.
everything you need without investing a dime, without needing to know coding, without needing to know design, without needing to know anything. You literally don't need to know anything but to know that this is an opportunity to start.
Yes.
And
And
everything you need is here. Everything you need, we got your back.
yeah, we have your back. We got your back. Yo, hey,
Builder,
we got your back.
Builderall's got your back, and we
Come on
have your
here.
back
What?
because
Come on.
those links
I'm the
link you
one that's
to
from
us.
Jersey. I'm the Jersey guy. So let's, I
You
know you
know,
were born
every
in
once in a
Jersey,
while that
but
brochure comes out.
you left when you were a year old. So when you were in Jersey.
Exactly.
So anyway,
Yeah. I
I
don't
want
call
to get
myself a
back
Jersey
to
girl.
I want to get back to, we're going to get all into the agency thing, but I think what we need to do is explain a little bit more about what we're talking about. I want to explain the second link in a description. If you're not ready
Okay.
to invest $1 right now, which is completely refundable if you cancel your 30-day within 30 days, Builderall will return your dollar anyway. So you can try out all the new tools, and use it like a professional builder. Build your sales funnels, webinars, 40 plus different tools integrated all in one platform, guys. But the second link, that's an exciting part too, because that's the webinar. And that happens tomorrow, which, well, if you're watching this later, it doesn't matter. It's October 1st at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, we highly recommend getting the dollar now, because that will save you nearly $200 right off the bat. But if you're still not convinced to go check out Builderall, definitely register for the webinar. You're going to get a new plan. Just by registering, you're going to get a new super free plan for Builderall, which gives you access to all the premium tools so you can play around with those tools. But of course, with anything free, there will be branding on it, and you won't be able to put your own unique domain name on that, but that's okay. You get to try out the tools at your own pace. So click on, if you're not ready to put the dollar in now, or if you're watching this after, on October 1st, definitely sign up for that webinar, guys. You get your free Builderall account, and you're going to go through this wonderful webinar explaining all the things you can do with these tools and how you can actually make money with the tools. And I'm not talking about affiliate stuff. We have a video on affiliate marketing. The affiliate marketing for Builderall program is fantastic. But I'm just talking about, we make a lot of money using the tools in Builderall and selling just bits and pieces of things we build. And we're going to explain all that tonight. We're going to go up until midnight. Right now it's 10:24 p.m. Eastern time here. We're near Philadelphia and New York. But we're going to explain how you can make money by using some of the tools. Now, being an agency, that sounds scary. But if that's something that you have now, if you have an agency right now, wait till Cindy tells you how it all works. So let's touch that, because I know that's a hot topic for you right now.
Yes. Okay. So I am going to talk now, and I'm going to talk about the agency because it is a huge deal. And I know I touched on it, but if you're looking for an opportunity, maybe you only have want a side income. Maybe you just need that little bit of extra to save for vacation or to pay for maybe a monthly car payment. You can create this agency, and it's no different than a regular Builderall account. It's still the $69.90 a month. You still get your first month for the dollar with using the link. You then get those $199 free that you don't pay for the funnels. Now, what you do is don't get overwhelmed. If you've never dealt with this before, if you've never been in any kind of a designer or any kind of a marketer or any kind of a digital anything, it's okay. You come in and you pick one thing to start. Like, you're brand new. You decide, okay, I'm going to go for the chatbot. That's new. It's exciting. There's not many people out there that are doing it or using it. It's a huge, broad opportunity. So you go into Builderall. and you have these beautiful templates. And Chris, I don't know if you can show them, but I did email you some screenshots, because I know when you're in the I'm sorry, I'm talking about the chat bot, not the app builder. I'm already confusing myself because it's late, but we're gonna go for 90 minutes. So back to the chat bot, you have templates, 30 of them right now, all niche ones, whether it's a restaurant, a salon, a delivery person, a roofer, a contractor, an agency one, lead generator ones. They're all different, and they're all set up right there. All of it's set up for you. All you got to do is put in the person's name, address, probably their hours, a link to their website. It's just that branding things that you need to put in there. The building of it, the tech part of it, it's done. So now you're calling yourself an agency because you have a tool to sell a business. So now you go to, maybe you have a friend or a family member that has a business. You start there, just get your toe in the water. But then you decide, okay, this is actually really easy. I'm going to go to the pizza shop down the street. I'm going to go to my nail salon. I'm going to go to all these other businesses because I know they're not using it, and I know they can use it. And then they're going to gain customers and gain ROI because of it. You can sell this chatbot very likely for $1,000. You could sell it for $1,000.
Yeah.
That's how valuable it is. It's a template. All you're going to do is drop some text into it.
Yeah, and some links.
That's how simple
Links are
it is.
important.
That's becoming an agency. So don't get overwhelmed. And that's just one tool. Maybe you decide to pick another tool. Maybe it's the app builder. Maybe it's the digital magazine. We have so many of them that have this kind of an opportunity to start, to just get your toe in the water. It's so easy to start an agency. Don't let that word scare you, because this is an opportunity to start a business that you can grow on as you give it more time. It's going to keep growing. It's going to actually become a recurring income for you. It's actually something that, it becomes like a property that you can even will when you need to. It's not a fly by night. It's here to stay. You're growing a business. You're growing.
Now you're getting into you can will it away. Come on, you just killed everybody. What the?
I'm sorry.
What
No,
the heck,
that's not what
man?
I meant.
Oh my.
I'm just saying, because that's an important aspect. A lot of people build family businesses to hand them down to the next generation. This is that. You can do that with a digital business.
It is. This is guys, this is not only, like Cindy said, you can build a business if this is something that you wanted to do, but even so, if you already are running an agency, you guys are going to save a ton of money moving over to Builderall, because with all the tools that Builderall has, 40 plus tools, guys, that seamlessly integrate with one another. And I've got really good at saying that part because it's so true. I mean, you're talking about, and I want to say, first of all, let's take a time out. I just came off another show with Dominic Biggers, so I want to say hi. I know he's watching right now. I forgot to change my shirt.
You guys did a great job.
So we actually interviewed the Builderall Diva. That's Shelly Turner. And if you don't know who Shelly Turner is, you will. Trust me. You'll know Shelly Turner. She's a top 10 earner and a six-figure earner with Builderall, and she's fantastic. She's actually, to me, she's like my mentor, and she's a genius. And she got me to where I am today, and I'm trying to help Cindy come right up to here. So that's one of the things here.
Yeah, I mean, but she's a former teacher. So she has all that styling to educate you in a way that you actually absorb information. And I look at her like she's a mentor, but she's like the fun aunt too, because we're always laughing when we're getting trained, and it's always fun. It's just like you're learning and learning, but it's fun learning. So don't let that get we've been talking about this a lot, and one of the big things is we talk about how much training there is. There's live training, there's video training, there's Facebook training, there's training everywhere. Don't let that overwhelm you, though, because you really can come in here, learn one thing, and build a business off of it. The training is there when you're ready for it, when you need it, but don't make it sound like you have so much to learn, because you really don't. It's pretty simple. It's a very, very, very simple system to use. Like Chris said, all those tools are integrated, and that is gigantic. It's a gigantic word for me because I was very technically challenged. It's one of my tough words. And I just didn't want to even learn what a DNS was. I didn't, but it made it easy. It made it, because before, when I had 5, 6, 7 subscriptions, that I had, the domain company, I had the hosting company, I had the email company, I had this company, I had that, all these different apps for the calendar and for everything else. They all came with their own price tag. My credit card every month had those 5, 6, 7 charges on them. Now I have one, and I'm saving so much money, and they all work together. They were designed to work together. That's huge. When you're a novice at this, that is huge. It just takes away so much of the learning curve. So there you have it. That's my take on integration.
Yeah, you were really getting, you were like preaching. I kind of got scared. I wasn't sure like what was going to happen there. You're like, raw. Yeah, well, you're very passionate about this.
Sorry, my hands are.
It's going to be good. Now, a lot of people do get intimidated because Cindy and I both, we are available. We do 3 live trainings a week for our leads. Anybody needs help, they can come in. We're just so you guys know, we're both ambassadors with Builderall. So it's an honor to be an ambassador. So we help people. That's kind of our job, is to help people. But on our own personal teams, we're there for you. And a lot of people there's different experience levels. I have some, my team members are very advanced, where honestly, they help me. So I learn more from them than I can teach them. And then there's some who are really completely, with all this atmosphere of 2020, you guys all know what I'm talking about. It's tough times out there. Some people have lost their jobs, and they're looking to reinvent their whole careers. And that's what Cindy's talking about. There's so many opportunities with all the tools. Now, if you were just a regular affiliate marketer and you were out there selling a nutrition product or a diet type of thing and trying to make money, it's obtainable. You can make money doing that, but it's a harder thing to do. With Builderall, there's so many different tools. I mean, you can build a webinar for one of your clients. You can build just a plain old website. And then, like Cindy said, with the agency, just pay $5 for Builderall because they came in as a sub-account under you. And we can talk about all the technical stuff another time. But you're just paying $5 for your sub-account, that client that you have. You're paying Builderall a hosting fee of $5. That's unheard of. And all you agency people know exactly what I'm talking about. So, and then, like Cindy said, you can charge your client $50 a month, and you're pocketing $45 plus whatever your maintenance fees are. And of course, you built the whole sales funnel website. But you have chatbots, you have e-learning courses, you have the booking scheduler app that you can take payments with. You'll have, October 1st, the new e-commerce store. Tell us about the new e-commerce store, Cindy.
Oh my gosh. That's a whole nother thing. So this is a way for you to walk into a business. Maybe it's a craft store, or maybe it's somebody that has a home crafting business. Maybe they're already on Etsy, or maybe they use Shopify. Drop shipping's all part of it. So e-commerce, you don't necessarily need inventory, but if you have it, you can have unlimited number of items, and there's no additional fees. You pay the $69.90. You pay your monthly fee.
Yeah, that's it. There's no extra. Yeah, Shopify will charge you.
There's no per item fee. There's no per sale fee. There's no percentage of a sale. None of that. Like, just none of it. All you have to do is set your items up, set your store up,
Right.
and then you have, of course, you do have your merchant fee. So you're taking credit cards, so you do have the credit card merchant gets their fee. But Builderall doesn't take anything extra, not a dime.
Right. So
That's amazing.
if
Unlimited number of items.
okay, so if you
So
are there's no shipping charges. So if you connect shipping with Shopify, you're going to get charged. There's a fee. You guys know. So if you're going to do taxes through Shopify, you're going to get charged a fee. And that's what Cindy's talking about. There's none of that. You can have unlimited sizes, unlimited colors for a particular shirt, whatever you want, shoes, anything you want. It's unlimited if you have the premium plan. And that's why it's so important to just come in and try it before midnight. Before midnight, October 1st, come in for that dollar. And guys, 30 days for $1 to play around with all this stuff. And we haven't even touched on all the 40 tools, which we're going to do tonight.
We are, and because we want to stay focused on the agency. So we've done quite a few of these now. We've talked about being a small business and coming in and getting your business online. We've talked about being an affiliate. We've just talked about being a creative. But this agency, this is something brand new to Builderall. They've changed the playing field. They're on their own field. They're in a league of their own, however you want to say it. It's amazing because you can come in, call yourself an agency. Again, don't get scared of that word, because you're becoming a business, and you have all the tools you need to offer clients a single service or a whole suite of services. You can grow and help them grow take the journey with them, or they're taking the journey with you. They don't even need to know that part, though. They don't need to know that you're using templates. They don't need to know that you are even using Builderall. They just know that you're making them a beautiful site that has lead generators and contact forms and automatic autoresponders for emails and not unlimited on the agency plan. Like Chris said, you have your let's go over pricing really quick. $69.90, you're paying your premium plan. You get a client that is going to build a website and have a Mailing Boss account. That costs an extra $5. They get a limited, I think it's 2,000, which is a huge amount for a small business. 2,000 email.
Hold on. I don't want to mention numbers because we don't know the official numbers. What we've heard as ambassadors may change. So let's keep it in perspective. Okay. So, and just guys, whoever's watching, hold on, Cindy, whoever's watching right now, we're not going to just focus on, we have a disagreement on what the show is about, but we're going to talk about the agency, but I'm not going to talk about agency for 90 minutes. I'm going to tell you right now, because there's too much to talk about. We can't assume that there's these folks who are watching this have seen the other live videos we've done. We are going to touch on everything, but the focus in the beginning is for the agency. So what she's talking about is with Mailing Boss, that's our email service with Builderall. It's integrated right in. You don't pay any extra for it with your premium plan or any plan, to be honest with you. So there would be limitations, but with the premium plan, you get free as many emails as you want to send out, no cap. You can have as many on a list to bring in. The premium plan, you can actually import a list. Now, if you're importing an outside list, then there might be a cap of bringing in, I don't know what the number is, but it's around 50,000 that you can import in. Then you would probably have to talk to support, and they'll talk to Eric Salgado, the CEO, and work out a price for you because they would need a server for that. Unlimited email list, if you're using Builderall, and like Cindy said, with the lead generation funnels, you can have unlimited if they come in from a Builderall site. Do you understand? So, okay. So you want to continue? Okay.
So you may keep talking about being an agency?
Yeah, well, let's keep going on that. I just wanted to be clear because I had a couple people drop off when we said that's all we're going to talk about. So I want to let them know that's not what we're talking about. That's okay.
I apologize.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, we have time. I'm excited because I know it's such a huge opportunity, and we are people that want to pay it forward. And it's, in this day and age, to start a business, first of all, start a business with $1. Start a business not necessarily needing any experience, and having a team atmosphere behind you for brainstorming, possibly for extra training, for just one-on-one motivation or technical issues that you might have because you don't have that experience. That's a pretty big deal, because you're not going to pay any extra for that. People pay thousands of dollars for those kinds of coaches, and you're not. We're all here for you. And maybe you don't have, maybe you think, well, I don't have a product, I don't have a service. You can sell the Builderall tools. That's what you can do. And you can maybe make a magazine, and maybe you don't want to sell a magazine and build a magazine for, let's say, a real estate agent with all these houses in it. So you make a magazine about dogs because you love dogs, and then you just go sell some ad space in that magazine to the pet stores, to the veterinarians, to dog walkers, and so forth, and you work it that way. So there, and you could do that with the directory as well. Maybe you love Ocean City, Maryland, or some other resort town. You can build a directory of all the rentals, all the nightlife, all the family fun events, all the free events, all the things that are going on that somebody that doesn't live there and vacations there is going to want to come in and know. But then you sell the ad space. You sell business listings. Maybe you just have a quick listing of links that are maybe $10 or $15 each, but you're selling 100 or 200 of them, and then you have ad space with banner ads. You could generate a nice monthly income and put out a monthly magazine doing that. It's another opportunity. Directories, another opportunity. These 40 tools, the app builder, same thing. Awesome for restaurants. Awesome for fitness studios. They're so easy to build too. There's templates, and then you just go in, you pick what font you want, you pick what colors you want, you add what features you want. Maybe you want the booking app, maybe you want them to check out, maybe you want to see the events, the calendars there. It's a list. There's like 50 of them there. They're just little boxes. You say, okay, I want this, and I want that. And you just built an app. And then you can actually, maybe you didn't build it for somebody, maybe you built it for yourself, for something that you love. You put it up on Apple and Google and Amazon, and you sell it. And maybe it's 99 cents, maybe it's $9.99. That could be your fortune. Maybe
right.
that's your tool.
Cindy, I know you're fired up because we only have a short amount of time, but I feel like you're throwing a lot of information now on everybody. Yeah. You're like dumping on them. So
yes.
I want to just slow it down a bit. I'm a little bit more relaxed.
Okay.
I'm like super exhausted, so I'm like ready for sleep right now. But
I hear you, Chris, and I am very excited. I'm very nerdy about it, and
so you're not going to stop though.
I'll try to chill a little bit for you.
You're not going to stop. What? Oh my goodness.
This is why you love me.
Let's kind of clarify things a little bit. With Builderall, okay, and you want to come in and if you are an agency already, or if you're thinking about starting off small or even large with your own agency, which we actually got a couple leads this week with, that's fantastic. And step at a time, you learn how to build certain things, you learn how everything works, you learn how everything integrates together. There's really cool tools inside Builderall that you'll be able to charge extra money for. And Cindy brought up, and we'll show that in a little bit, a digital magazine. And I think jumping around to all the different, somebody new might not understand what that even means. That's a magazine. It's digital on the computer. The pages flip just like a magazine. And like Dominic Bigger said, yeah, Dominic said, it's okay. Cindy's really excited. So thanks, Dominic. Yeah, she is. We both are. It's really cool. But the magazine, you could.
So this is from Dominic to me. I feel for you, Chesar.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just dealt with an hour with Dominic as my sidekick, and now I got to deal with Cindy as my sidekick. So it's okay. Good people. Everybody's good people. I wouldn't be doing this if they weren't, guys. I love my Builderall family, that's for sure. What I want to say is that the digital magazine is cool, right? It's cool. But when they implement it where you can embed an actual video on the flipping pages where somebody can hit play, that's mind-boggling. And we want to talk about the magazine guru, Jackie DeClercq, who she knows everything. In fact, I think she kept that tool alive because nobody was really using it. They weren't utilizing it, right? And Jackie came in and built this amazing digital magazine. She has close to 3,000 subscribers on her. And guess what, guys? She connected AdSense to her digital magazine. So she's making income right there. And we had talked about in our previous show with Shelley Turner that that's sleep money, that you're just getting paid.
Sleep money's good money.
Yeah.
We all love sleep money.
So
I
why
don't
don't
know
we talk?
who coined that phrase, but it's perfect.
I want you to talk about some of the things that an agency, or even if you weren't an agency and you're just using a tool for yourself, talk about the booking scheduler app. Tell us all about that, Cindy, please.
Oh, well, the booking app is another amazing tool that I say it's one of those mega tools that's worth the price of admission by itself. So, because I've seen the prices of these standalone tools from other companies, and what Builderall has done is they've created a calendar app that integrates with your Google. It's going to integrate with Zoom very, very shortly, and you can have unlimited number of calendars. So this is great for affiliate marketers because we can maybe have several different products that have different names for, that you can create different calendars for those. Or maybe you're a salon, maybe you're a brick and mortar store with a salon and beauticians, and every hairstylist might have their own calendar. Now you create their own calendar. You can also have checkout right there. So now this is, especially now in the 2020 era, that we are trying to lessen our interactions now that we're going back out in public. And I know across the country everybody's in a different phase, but you know, some of this is going to stick around. Why take your credit card out and pay for something in there when you know it needs to get paid? Just pay it before, when you make the appointment. It's helping you by limiting interaction, limiting somebody else touching your credit card or touching a machine that you don't want to touch. And then it's also helping the business by having them secure the payment. They don't have that risk of a cancellation, which will, because of social distancing and these protocols they have to do. I know hair salons are very strict on, they can only have one person or two people based on the size of the salon in there at a time. They're very limited on how many appointments they actually have now. So that's a big deal. If somebody makes an appointment and then they cancel same day, there's no more walk-in business. So having that payment, that secured payment prior to them walking in, that's a big deal. So and then also, oh my gosh, I didn't even touch on the calendar for the classroom. You can have classroom calendars. So that way, like maybe you're a music teacher or a tutor and you want to do group lessons, you can have that set up right there in the calendar to allow so many students to sign up for a certain class or a fitness class or something like that. And on top of that, when you do like what Chris and I do with our calendars for our one-on-ones, we block our times like many consultants will. And so maybe you have a block of time in the morning and a block of time in the afternoon, a block of time in the evening, or a day here and a day there. You go in there and you fine tune exactly what you want available. And then even if you have 8 calendars, they're all connected. So Builderall knows that, okay, she has the same hour set for all 8 calendars. Somebody scheduled an appointment at 2 p.m. on calendar A, but we're going to block it off on the other 6 too.
Here you go again, man.
So
You're
it's
breaking
it's
it
a
down
lot,
like
but
crazy. Guys, basically that scheduler that she's talking about could do pretty much anything you want. And we found out from my good friend who's here, hey, Bill from Pittsburgh.
hey, Bill.
He's given us some big smiles. And Arnab is here from
Oh,
India.
sweet, they are. No, I forgot the whole
Arnab,
team.
thanks for watching. Guys, you guys are doing great. Let me tell you something. I'll get back to that schedule in a minute. Bill from Pittsburgh signed up, I don't know, maybe 2 days ago, I think it was. And within like 3 hours, he sold a premium account to Builderall to his agency friend. That's why I wanted to bring that up. So that's amazing.
That's
so
awesome.
Bill, congratulations. That is really cool. And just so you know, with the affiliate program, Bill will get on the first full payment, $69.90. He'll get 100% of that money. So that's one of the perks of being an affiliate. Just so you guys know, if you don't know much about
Even
the
though
affiliate
he came
program.
in at $1, he came in at $1, and he's already at sold a plan. He's going to make $62 after the transaction fee. But so so he's got his first month for $1. His second month's basically paid for, and then moving forward, just from that one account, every third month is free for him, just based on that one sale.
Yeah, and
that's a pretty good deal.
Bill just typed in the chat here. She's so excited. That's his friend who joined up under him, and he's saying basically we have no idea how pumped up she is. I guess she's going through the system, and I think I'm kind of mixing up my days right now. It's been crazy. I think I talked to Bill yesterday, and we talked to his friend too, and she was like really pumped up. And guess what?
What?
I can't believe this. Arnab is telling me right now he got his first premium sale too. Man,
Nice. That's awesome.
that is awesome,
Well
Arnab.
done. Well done.
You know, this guy, I love Arnab, but he is like the most analytical person I have ever met in my life. He is 10 times, has more intellect than I do. And I just love this guy because he teaches me so much. And I'll tell you what, Bill does too. That's what I love about my leads. Man, it's like I didn't even have to go to college because they went for me or something. It's amazing. But Arnab came from like an executive type of, I believe it was an executive type of position with a big company. And, you know, with all this stuff going on, things happened with the job. But what's amazing, he knew nothing about affiliate marketing. And he comes to me, he has his own webinar stuff and all that kind of thing that he's selling. And his own e-learning course that he put together. And he says, Chris, maybe I should get into this affiliate marketing. So try to sell Builderall. And it was just like this week. I'm like, oh man, I'm like doing 2 live shows a day, trying to do everything I'm trying to do to sell Builderall. And Arnab comes in and here he goes. I tell him, get that webinar link out to all your friends, have your social network, share this out. So he gets a bunch of signups. He worked all day today, got a bunch of signups for the webinar, and those are leads for him too. And now this happened to him. So I'm like so excited for him. So sorry about
awesome.
that. What were you talking about? The schedule?
No, and that's the proof of the pudding at the very beginning when I was just coming out of the gate so excited, because that's how somebody that can come in that didn't have any experience with this stuff, and they're already finding success that quickly. So that's amazing. That's an amazing success story, and congratulations, Arnab. I'm very happy for you, and I know you're going to just explode. And Bill, and that's the other thing about Chris is talking about our team, because our team is, we're constantly talking. Sometimes the trainings go just into brainstorming sessions. Maybe somebody has an idea and they just need feedback, or somebody built a website and they want feedback, or maybe somebody has an idea but they don't have the content for it and they need to know where to get. We're always feeding each other, whether it's information, resources, motivation. That's what we're here for. Chris is our professor. Shelly is the university director, but we're all here in it together, and we're all working together, even though we're really all across the world. And I love that feeling. I would never have that working any other office manager job I had, or mall marketing job I had, or any of those other of course, restaurants are became. I think everybody in the world can say they came from a restaurant job, but it levels the playing field. It just levels the playing field. Education, degrees, CEO positions, we all can get in here and build an empire if we want to, or just build a side gig that's going to get us on vacation every year if that's all you want. But the opportunity is there. Absolutely.
Yeah, it sure is. And it's interesting with Arnab, these guys are blowing up right here. They're having so much fun with me here on the chat. So yeah, these guys, two completely different backgrounds, and it's just amazing the people we meet from all walks of life. Different, people have been laid off, just people who just want to change their careers. I don't want to get into detail what everybody does, but it's just they're all so different. And that's the beauty of Builderall, because the tools, you can find a way, those tools are there for you to do whatever you need them to do for your particular business or for your dreams and your goals. The tools are there. That's the cool part. Can you talk about, did you talk about your beautician while I was typing? Because I think that's an important story.
Regarding the calendar app, yes.
You did, okay.
But there is Linda was another great example. She had a salon too, and she had a little bit more in a salon because she had a lot of products that she sold, different higher end, facial things and hair products. And then she also, because she was moving her location, she was getting a bigger location, she decided that she was going to bring in some local fashion designers, just a handful of them, but she had some space to display some clothing. Well, she wanted to rebrand. When she made the move from one brick and mortar to the next, she wanted to rebrand everything. So she had a logo, and she came and she wanted to get a new website, and she wanted to do a couple of things. And then once we got into it and she realized she could build an e-commerce store, she just got blown out of the water. Like, she was like, what? I can sell this stuff online? Yeah, you can. Then the calendar app, we integrated. It was amazing. She just loved that. And then what was the other one we used for her? She wanted to do specialty training for women based on their skin care. Not their skin care, but it was their skin coloring, their shape, whether it was the shape of their face, and then also how they to apply makeup based on your age. So they were very specific tutorials that we created a membership site for her, so that that these women could go in and pick which one they needed and use those tutorials, whether you were a 20-year-old that wanted to get cat eyes or you were an 80-year-old that was trying to hide some wrinkles. She had those very specific things, and it was through a membership site, and she never even thought of that. She was trying, before COVID, she thought about doing these classes in her store, thinking if she got a handful of women to attend, that would be a success. Now she gets a handful of women every day in there on a membership site, and she has that revenue. She doesn't charge a lot, but she's still building her library. But that was like, people don't understand that pretty much any business. Now, I'm not going to say an electrician can wire a fan in your ceiling through the internet, but almost every business can be applied online to grow and
definitely
create another
Cindy.
stream of income.
Yeah, that's a fact. You just have to have, we get so used to the everyday usual things, the routine of things, and it's hard to do something new. It's hard to market your business. Now, because first of all, it was hard to market your business in just a couple of years ago because it cost a lot of money. So if
Oh,
you
it
did
did,
print
yeah. Oh,
advertising, forget
SEO?
it.
Holy cow.
Yeah, print advertising was very, very expensive. Then the digital marketing came around, but then nobody had a system that was complete. So you had to, if you wanted to do a webinar, you had to pay a price for a third party. If you wanted to, do an e-learning course, you would have to pay money for that. An emailing service, CRM, it's all this different money that you're paying out. And like Cindy touched on, now it's all wrapped up into one unique ecosystem, and all the tools just go. They work together. And if you ever used WordPress, you know what I'm talking about. So with all those plugins and things get all like crooked and twisted like a pretzel, it can be a super headache. So yeah, the tools here and our team, they're going crazy here on the chat. There's brainstorming sessions we have. I mean, if you have a question, how could I increase revenue in my business? That's where we can come, because a lot of times we're actually your consumer. So we can help you answer those questions of what, and we know what's available that you may not have even heard of that could benefit your business. So it's really exciting. So.
But yeah, and then also on top of that, Shelly helped me with this. I was trying to create an avatar, and I really didn't know who my target market was. I mean, it was all over the board to me. I was like, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this, and I didn't know where to start. I really didn't on this particular product. So I went to Shelly, and she said, "Well, let's look at the funnels in Builderall." I'm like, "Well, I don't need a funnel. I already have my website built. I already have my lead generator. I already made my magazine for this product." And she's like, "No, Cindy, for your avatar." I'm like, "What are you how is that going to help?" And she showed me this little secret window that the funnels have ads, basically the social media laid out for you based on, like, we used the nutrition was the closest one for what I was doing. And that guided me. So that information was already there for me to pull from. And it's just like another example that, like, you really do have everything you need. You have what Chris is saying. I mean, between Builderall and the niche funnels and all these templates and all the things that are already built out, ready to go, Chris and the team get, I want to say it's over 250 email swipes. So based on what you're doing, you can just kind of tweak a couple of things in an email, and then you can create your email sequence from that. So you don't even need to spend all that hours and labor of copywriting, which is also, if you outsource that, a very expensive thing to do.
Yeah, I want to correct you on that. That's mainly for selling Builderall. Our email swipes are for. So if you had a niche business, we wouldn't have email swipes for you. That would be, I wouldn't know, Builderall wouldn't know what you should particularly write, because, I mean, throughout the country, all the different territories, they can be different. And plus email, when you're writing an email and you're connecting with your email list, you want to have your personality come out. You want people to get to know, like, and trust you, and then they're going to buy. So when somebody trusts you, they are going to buy from you. When you say, "Hey, this is a good product," they trust you. It's like, think about it, going to a movie. If a stranger came to you and said, "You got to see this movie, it's great," you don't know them. You say, "Okay, thanks." But if your best friend or a family member that you like says, "Hey, you should go see this movie," then you're gonna say, "Okay, that sounds great." So it's kind of like that. That's how the emails work. It's it's jab, jab, right hook when it comes to selling with email listing. And jab means value, give them value, give them value, give them value. The right hook is then ask, do an ask. So that's with email marketing. But the funnels that Cindy's talking about wouldn't have email swipes with that. We do have email swipes, about 200 for Builderall, but not those. So I want to just clarify that.
Okay, so let me go to another tool that can help you with emails, with video scripts, with headlines for emails, and that's the script writer. Or, I mean, sorry, the script generator, they call it, where you actually fill in the blank of questions that it's going to ask you, and then it generates a script for you. It generates headlines for you. That's it.
Yeah.
It's basically a copywriting tool. So that's where the niche comes in.
Yeah,
right?
and that's what, yeah, absolutely. That's what Dominic is saying too. I didn't hear exactly everything you were saying, but Dominic Bigger said, brought that up too. You can use a script generator app, which will help you write your emails for your particular niche. Is that what you just said? That's what I thought.
Correct.
Okay, you could smile a little
so
bit
back
about that.
to the team. Okay. So you do get a whole lot of email slaves if you want to Builderall.
You look angry tonight. What's going on here? Did you eat dinner or anything?
It's right in my face. But more of the bonuses, social media. The social media package that you've put together and Shelly have generated for the team is astronomical. It's like, I know that there's over 4,000 static graphics alone, and these are ready to roll. They already have a beautiful picture and quotes and elements to them. And then you can just drop them in and use them to your own social accounts, or you could rebrand them if you have your own logo. That's allowable. You can do that, and then you have a brand it. On top of the static ones, Chris also has a I don't want to put a number on because I'm not sure how many videos you've generated yet, but I know you're creating a video library of social graphics, as well as, let's say, you're a natural when it comes to being in front of the camera. We see it, we all know it, and some of us don't have that with or without the right lighting or teleprompter. So Chris has generously said, oh, you need a video about a review? Here you go. Take mine and use it and put it on your channel until you can make your own. And then when you have the confidence to make your own, you switch it out.
Right. And that, again, is for that, again, like what I give with my team, to break it all down. This is how it goes. So I am on Team Awesome, and Cindy is on my team. So I'm in the middle. So, but one of the unique things that we do here with my team and with Team Awesome is our leader gives us everybody. Now, our leader has over 700 leads under them, and they give away the farm to anybody who wants it. And by being on my team, which is kind of interesting, you get everything I give plus everything our team leader gives away. And then you have Cindy, who's under me, gives away stuff. So you get all her stuff, all my stuff, and all the main team stuff. So that's the real unique thing about this whole team that we're in. And that's why it's so important, guys, to come and join a team like ours, because we are family and we're tight and we work together and we help each other. And we lose sleep sometimes because somebody's in a jam and we need to help them out. And that's what we do. And that's why it's important. Let's go back to the links. Guys, you have, it's 11:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
49 minutes.
It's
oh
11:10.
Sorry.
Cindy, it's 11:10 p.m. You're killing me tonight, man. You know what? Go drink some energy juice because you need some.
I don't know why.
Hold on, come on. Let me do my pitch. Come on. We talked about this. Stay out of my way when I'm making my pitch. My goodness.
Pitch away.
All right.
Chris.
I'm pitching. Guys, click on the link. You have 50 minutes left right now. The stroke of midnight. October 1st, 2020, the stroke of midnight, guys. If you don't have a Builderall Premium Plan, that's going to be tough for you. But it's okay. You still have a plan with Builderall. So come in for $1, 30 days. Enjoy all the tools that you're going to get. And like Cindy says earlier, we don't even know all the tools that we're going to get yet. So that's the amazing part of this whole thing. There's a ton of more exciting stuff that's coming that we don't even know about. And there's already 40 plus tools with Builderall right now. So $1 for 30 days, whatever channel you're watching this on, click on the link, come on in right now. All right, guys? Now, you also, if you're not sure, I want to check out Builderall a little more. Not a problem. Not a problem. Right, Cindy? What can they do?
Well, one, they can still sign up for $1, see everything, use everything, try to break everything.
That was your cue to talk about the webinar.
I know, but the dollar is so important. It's $1, and you're getting all the funnels. But yes, if you can't pull that $1 out of your couch cushions and invest it to start a business, then you can sit on the edge of the pool and get in for free. All you have to do is click the webinar link that's in both of our descriptions, or everywhere and everywhere Chris has this streaming because he's so talented. And once you register, you automatically get what they're calling the free super account. So it's not like free for 30 days or a couple weeks. It's free for life. You can go in there, you can build e-courses and webinars and digital magazines and funnels, and you can do all the things that the tools do and do it for free. So one thing, maybe you don't care about the branding, and because if it's free, it's going to have some Builderall branding on it, but you still get to use it. Okay? Now, that's free for life. Now, maybe you say, okay, well, I don't want the branding, but I'm not ready to get into the $1 because I know I'm not going to be ready in 30 days to pay $69. Well, that's where that free account works great, because maybe you're a consultant and you're still working on creating that content for your webinar, creating the content for your e-learning course, and it might take you longer to put all the tools together, and you want to wait until everything's put together till you start paying for it. So that gives you all the time that you need based on your schedule and how much time you want to put into it each day or each week to build what you want to build before you go live.
I don't know where you're going here. This is a pitch.
What? That's what the free account's for.
I get you, but it's not about a free account. It's about clicking on the link in the description, guys. $1 for 30 days. Get in now. Save yourself. If you get in before the stroke of midnight, October 1st, you're going to get the $199 funnel club for free with all 400 plus done for you funnels. Underneath that link, there's another link. You can, if you don't want that.
You were talking about that F word. Okay. I thought you were talking about free, and you were talking about funnels for free.
No, I was talking about what's the other link they can do. Can I just finish?
You can.
Okay, thanks. Because you guys can click on the webinar link in the description if you don't want to go for the $1, or if it's after October 1st, when you're watching this, could be October 10th. Click on the webinar link, guys. It'll be an evergreen webinar later down the road, but it's going to be live on October 1st, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, October 1st, 2020. In case you're watching this in 2021, guys, check out that webinar. You're going to see all the different tools in Builderall. Plus, Eric Salgado, the CEO, is going to show you how you can utilize those tools to make extra money doing what some of the young people might say are side hustles, or how you can implement the agency within all the tools inside Builderall. So sign up click on the links for the webinar if you don't want to go for the $1. Register for the webinar. You're going to get a super free account. That's a new account. And that's what Cindy was talking about. That's all the premium stuff with all the branding on it. We talked about that. But the webinar is key for you guys too. So get in now if you can. If not, register for that webinar. So why don't we talk about some of the other tools in Builderall?
Okay. Just to wrap that up, yes, absolutely. My advice is get that $1 account. Get the $1 account. Still come to the webinar tomorrow to hear it from Eric and see everything live and in action when it's being revealed, because tomorrow is a big reveal. but definitely the dollar. I find that dollar is the biggest bang for your buck, single buck, one George Washington you'll ever find, ever. Okay. So other tools. So let's talk, like, we have the builder tools, we have engagement tools, we have content creation tools, we have huge categories of tools. There's 40 plus tools. So let's talk about creative tools. Okay, we touched on some of the other ones already. Creative tools, well, one is the magazine. That's probably the big one. That is a very creative tool. You got Mockup Studio. Okay, I don't know if you can pull any of these up, Chris. If can you share a little bit of your screen, because this is cool. You have animated and static things
Yeah.
that maybe you want to make it look like you have a billboard down on I-95. You can impose, and then you put that in an ad or put that on your magazine. It makes it look like you're huge. You got a billboard on I-95, or maybe you're selling a book or a video series, and you just want to make a nice cover and put that on a 3D version of a book to make it look like it's a real book or a real magazine. We don't really do DVDs anymore, VHSs, but you know, that's the other thing. Sorry, that was loud.
Let me cut
You
to
keep
the tape.
talking about them young people. We got a lot of grandmas that are doing this. It's all generations. Don't age yourself out, because anybody can do this. We have grandmoms that never did anything before like this, and they came in and they're being creative with it. So yeah, here's.
Okay. So Cindy doesn't realize that I have control. When I cut over to this, she loses her audio. So I'm watching her on her monitor talking. So hold on here. So we'll show this. She'll tell me what to do, and we can demonstrate this. You're on, Cindy.
Oh, okay, you can. Okay.
We
So
couldn't hear
yeah, I
you.
mean, basically, you drop your graphic in there. Maybe it's your photo or the photo, a picture of your book that you made, and then it, or a video. You put it. It's just like a green screen. You make it look like it's on the computer screen. You make it look like it's on the phone, and then you have the animation ones, and then down below you have all kinds of whiteboard signs. Like it
Okay.
makes it look like you're doing something in an office, or
All right.
there's all kinds of
Hold
different
on.
ones.
Hold on. Okay. So
Okay.
what Cindy's trying to say is that you have an editing studio right here in the Builderall back office, and they call them mock-ups. In the old, I guess that's like, remember that show Mad Men, the advertising guys. So they did mock-ups, and this is what a mock-up is. You would put your product, your logo on a billboard or on this particular laptop down here, on this cell phone. And it just looks really cool. Or any graphics you want. This is what Builderall gives you, and they're going to add a lot more animated things on here. So these are the static ones. Go ahead,
Here's an
Cindy.
example. You can use the phone, and maybe you have your website, but you also have an app for your restaurant or your fitness studio or whatever you have. You put a picture of your app on that phone, and then you put it on your website to draw attention to it, to say, hey, don't forget to download our app, so when you're out and about town, it's a lot easier to order your pizza and pick it up curbside or
Yeah,
whatever. You know, it's a way to integrate the tools.
and it's real
Or
easy
when
to
you're
do.
obviously
It's real
webinars.
easy to do. So you can just take, if you use Canva or something like that, and I think you can actually make, Cindy, do we have a tool that can make this image this particular size inside Builderall? So for this size,
No, I think you can play with it in there though, to a
okay,
degree. Well, no, that's not true. The whole gallery of your pictures for your website, you can upload a picture and then you can crop it, you can change transparencies, there's all kinds
okay,
of filters for it. So you would do it through that. Yes. So yes,
okay.
there's that tool.
So everything is internal, that you can resize your picture where it's close to this little blue screen, so I can put this on the phone. That's what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay, that's awesome. So once you do that, I don't want to resize this one. because I don't want to waste your time putting that together because I've never
Yeah,
used this.
to kind of scan through it. I mean, we don't want to. This is one of the small tools. I mean, come on, this is amazing. This is a really cool. I mean, so that you don't need Canva, you don't need Crillo, you don't need those other things that might cost you $100 a year. But that $100 a year adds up. Now you don't have to pay for it.
That's right. So
Okay.
this is a for instance right here where you guys all seen this when somebody's selling a whole series, ebook series or e-learning course. You can actually replace everything on here, and you can see that little red box down there. When I hover over these here, these little blue upload media, they're all different size, and you can see where it would put those on those particular DVDs, on the top of the cover up here for the box there, the front of the box. So it's a very unique tool and very cool, and it doesn't cost you any extra as it's already incorporated into your plan. What's the other tool you want me to show?
How about we show, is Video Wrapper something you can show? I know you've made some really awesome ones. I know you did that great burger one. You've done one
I don't
marketing.
save them though.
Okay. Well, Video Wrapper is a great creative tool for social media, or you can create a video and put it on your website too. But basically, it takes a video and you have call to actions. It kind of puts it in a frame almost. It gives you a top and a bottom border so that you can create. There you go. You can look at that. It's the Coffee Talk Marketing.
So you put a wrapper around your video. You can put text on here.
Yeah, so
you can move
the eye more.
Yep. Hold on, dude. Hold on. So you can move the logo around. You can add text to this. You can put it anywhere you want. You can resize it. You can, make it disappear. I think it's just on a different layer. But let's see. There it is. All right. So let's put that back. Now this is a video right here. So that's kind of cool. So you can grab this little hook here. I call it a popsicle stick. You know, if it was upside down, little popsicle. So you can angle stuff, you can angle your text. Very cool. And it really draws attention to when you're doing social media. Oh, you know what? My big fat head's in the way. So yeah, you can move all this stuff around and spin it around and everything you want. And it really draws attention to your videos because everybody puts videos up nowadays. And this really makes you stand out from all the other noise that's out there on your social media. So that's the Video Wrapper.
Wait, Chris, there's more. Because you can integrate the video tag tool with the Video Wrapper tool. Now, instead of watch the full video, or okay, there you go, watch the full video. Did you link that to the full video on YouTube? Or maybe you hit put subscribe up there?
You can't do that on the Video Wrapper. It's a different tool.
No, you do. That's what I said. So you have the video tag tool.
No, it turns into a link. It turns into a link. The video tag is a link. So it's never a full video. You can't play a full embedded video like on Facebook and click on it. It would be a picture of the video. When you click on it, it would go to a link. That's a different tool though.
Yeah.
That's video tag.
We're just getting crossed, but that's what I meant.
Okay, but
it makes things on it.
Yeah.
It makes it clickable. Yes.
Yeah, you could put a video tag on here, but honestly, it's probably not what I would want to do with this because the video tag has its own things and it will take you away to a different link, a different page than that social media feed. And so it all depends on what you're trying to do. For this, if you were just trying to get people to watch this video, the link would be in the description for this particular instance. So somebody watches, I think this is like a minute clip, a promo clip, and when they play that, let's just see, this is messed up, but that's okay. Well, we'll just encode it. It's just kind of sloppy, but we'll give you a demonstration of it live. And then I'll show what Cindy's talking about with the video tag.
Okay, so other things, we're not going to show every single tool, but there's also an animated VSL, which is a video sales letter tool. There's transparent floating videos. There's also sticky videos, which is part of Cheetah. There is the 3D photo editing studio. There is the video funnel builder, and there's video hosting right in Builderall. So you can eliminate the distraction of what people hate about having YouTube links on their websites, is that people get distracted by the YouTube other videos to view. You
Right.
can
Yeah.
eliminate that by posting it right into video. So you're
Can,
getting
can
a
we
video
just,
player.
yeah, I want to just,
So
I was just playing this video,
get that
so I
back
want
to
to,
you.
we're jumping ahead again. So let's just take our time here. We got
I know.
over
We
30
got
minutes
34
left.
minutes.
We
Yep.
got over 30 minutes left. Why don't we just take it a little bit slower, go through it. I played the video for
Okay.
them. Let's look at the video tag tool so they can understand the difference. And I feel like we're throwing a bunch of stuff on everybody again. So the video
I
tag
know.
tool,
But you said you want to go through 40 tools. This is how you do it. And I know it's
okay,
hard because it's a lot. It is a lot.
okay,
It's a lot to
hold
do.
on. Okay, so this can be
Say,
a video tag. This could be a video tag tool here. So what this means, it's a video. I could put a call to action. They could call a phone number. You can choose an icon that you already have. You put in call today and then the phone number 456-7890. And this is kind of important. And then you can time when this comes in to that video. So if you want it, I'm not sure how long this video is, but let's say you want it to come in at the 15-second mark and you want it to stay up to the end, or you could have it stay up for only to 30 seconds. So that would be 15 seconds total that this would pop up. But let's say we want it to run to the end. So we have that there. We're just going to choose that icon there. And where did it go? Okay. I don't think I hit enter or something. Oh, duh. Okay. I got to play it, right? How many seconds was it in? 15 seconds?
15 you had it in.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure if I hit save though.
I'm not
Hey, that's
sure if
me.
you did either. That
There it
is
is.
you.
Now you can
Oh, there
move
you
this
go.
all around. Now, if somebody hit this, if they were watching this on their cell phone, this will call you. If you put your number in there, if you put somebody else's number in there, then you'd have a problem. But you can also have it go to a website. You could order food with something like this. Cindy, be creative. What else could you do with this video tag tool?
You can have them subscribe to something. You can have them send a text message. You can have them go to a booking app.
Ooh, I like that. And that would be just a link. You could use the website, and that's a link. Ooh, I like that one. Okay. That's very cool. All right. Why don't we hit another tool up? That's pretty cool. That's the video tag, right? Yeah, Builderall video
That was
tag
video
tool.
tag. Yeah, another one of our creative tools, which is a bigger one, is our blog. Now, Builderall just did a whole huge revamp. What was it? I want to say weeks or maybe a couple of months ago, if that. And they did a beautiful job on this. You can put all your posts in. You can put a year's worth of posts in, and then you can either have it all go instantaneous when you post it. You can schedule it for a certain time, day, and hour and minute if you want, or you can set it to dripping. And this is a great feature because let's say maybe it's a consultant and you want them to see it in a certain order maybe. So maybe the first time they visit, they only see like a few of the blogs, and the next time they visit, they get the next one. And so each time they visit, so it's based on their visits of how much content they see. That's what they call dripping. So that's a really, really cool tool. And and you know what I created catalogs using the blog, which isn't really what it was meant for, but it worked out wonderfully. So I had to create a catalog that was not e-commerce, so I
Yeah.
didn't need all that e-commerce stuff. So
I'm
it
going to cut
worked out
over.
beautifully.
I'm going to cut over to that. I'm going to put your audio on in a second. Hold on. Find Cindy's audio. I have two computers going here. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to the chat in a minute. Oh, Cindy, you're back on. So
Okay.
this is a
So
blog, the Builderall blog.
correct. So there's all kinds of ways you can make it look with featured articles and categories by authors, by date. I mean, you can have guest authors. Oh, and here's a great money-making opportunity. Maybe you create a blog all about dentist stuff. Maybe that's your niche, that you are hygienist and you just love teaching people how to take care of their teeth, and you have 50 articles about it. You create a blog, okay? Now you just go, you can use that blog and brand it to 50 different dentists and just sell them your content basically as a full blog. So that one blog, you can actually put it on as many other websites as you want. So it's another way to upsell a website possibly.
Very
That's
true.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like anything. You can do so much with the blog, so much with Builderall, with the super checkout integrated. You could, you can go any direction that you want to go on with Builderall. That's the cool thing about it. Hey guys, we only have, if you're watching this now, you don't have a Builderall account right now, or maybe you have a lesser plan right now. That's right, Cindy, $1 for 30 days. Get in now before the stroke of midnight, guys. I remember when I was talking to Bill, he says, you turn into a pumpkin basically, right? So you're gonna miss out on the 400 plus done for you funnels if you come in. I mean, you can still get it, but you'll have to pay $199 to get them. Right now, you can come in for $1 and you just get them. So it's really cool. This is September 30th right now, 2020, guys. You have until 11:59. That's Eastern Standard Time. That's New York City time, guys. Ask your Amazon Machine thing, your Google thingamadig. Ask them what time it is. Guys, you know, wherever you live in the world, I have leads all over the world. Oh, and guys, I want to tell you, let me see who it was. I want to welcome, I just got a new lead that came in to join the team. Monica, welcome
Hey.
to Team Awesome, Monica. So happy to have you on the team. Way to go. Good job. You made the right choice. We got a great team. So even though me and Cindy want to knock heads here and there, that's okay. We've been best friends for a long time. So we're used to each other. It's all good, and we're all just tired. That's all. We're having fun.
Oh, I can say,
This is my
we are
third
tired,
live.
and I just have
Yeah.
to say,
This,
Dominic, you're still watching. I get to smack him. No,
yeah, we can.
that doesn't
No,
work.
you're not in the same
I
house.
can't pull it off. You're the funny
So-
one. You are the funny one.
So, guys, so important. Get it in now. $1 for 30 days. And if Builderall's not for you, which I can't even imagine why it wouldn't be for you, because there's so much that you can do with it. And we're talking about the website, the fastest loading website builder in the world. That's on mobile and desktop. The builder is mobile responsive, so you don't have to worry about that. Super fast. Check out whatever channel you're watching on. Check out, we did a speed challenge of all the top website platforms out there. We did a speed test live. So there's no messing around. I did it live, and I was hoping that because of Builderall 4.0, that Builderall wasn't doing a huge update on the minute that I was doing it. And like, oh no, we got a 404. Oh, what's going to happen here? So it worked out great, as it always does. Every time I test it, Builderall is the fastest loading website over WordPress, over Clickfunnels, over Kartra, over Wix, over GoDaddy. What else? Oh, over new GrooveFunnels. I mean, it blows these guys away. It blows them away. And speed is money, guys. Time is money. The consumer, today's consumer, doesn't want to wait not even 2 seconds for something to load on their smartphone. They just don't.
And it's not just about the consumer, it's about Google too. It's important for your ranking with Google to have a fast website. It really is. They don't, I mean, if it's over 2 seconds, you just keep going down the ladder on Google. So speaking of speed, Chris, there is something that's going to rank at 100 score in Builderall, right? That's coming up. Are we allowed to say it?
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it. Do you know the name of it?
I know. I believe it's called Cheetah Turbo.
That's it?
And what it is, I believe, now, you know, tomorrow's a big reveal, so Eric has a way of changing things sometimes. But basically, the concept of it is that these are pre-built, that you know, kind of, I guess, just rebrand them for yourself. But these pages, 100 score on mobile, 100 guaranteed. They have optimized them so that they will get 100, and that's you can't get better than 100 when it comes to speed. So, and you know, we regularly rank high 90s every time I've ever seen a test done. We're always in the 90s for both desktop and mobile, but of course mobile is always more important at this stage of the game.
For desktop with Builderall, you're going to be around 95. Even with a very, very large sales funnel, you'll be around 95, possibly 98. Yeah, on mobile, you definitely will be in the 90s. Usually the low 90s. If you're lucky, you'll get into the mid 90s on load speed. And that's with, just type in, you want to test any websites, best way to do it is you type in Google speed test, and it'll say like developer.google, something like that. You'll see, you just pop in the URL and it does everything for you. So it's very, very cool. So do you want to talk about another tool? I have to grab a link for someone here.
Well, one of the other things, we're talking about competitive edge a little bit with the speed and so forth. So one of the other things that we didn't mention was the 15 domain names. I don't think we mentioned that here tonight on this video. Is with the premium account, you actually have 15 domain names that you can connect to that. Now, you also, in addition to 15 domain names, can connect as many subdomains as you need. So for an example, I have cindybranson.com. I also have join.cindybranson.com. That join.cindy, that's a subdomain, so it doesn't really count against my 15. So, and as far as competitive edge and space, we already talked about unlimited emails on a premium account, unlimited calendars on a premium account, unlimited magazines on a premium account, unlimited webinars, unlimited evergreen webinars, unlimited e-learning, a lot of unlimited stuff. There is a amount of space that you do get, and that is 10 gigabytes. 10 gigabytes is gigantic. So even though we have a video hosting tool, a video hosting locker, I guess you want to call it, that even Chris, with all his videos, all his dozens of funnels and websites and all the things he has already built, he's still under, I think you're at around 300 megabytes. You're under a half of a gigabyte, right? When we looked at it the other day.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm like at a quarter. I'm at about 250. No, it was 300 megabytes, 390 megabytes or something like that.
So the amount of space that you get is astronomical for what, I mean, I think you even, I'm going to quote you in saying that not even the CEO has filled up his 10 gigabytes yet. So not even Eric has used all his gigabytes of his space. But let's just say you do. Let's say you have such a massive library of videos, because that's the thing that will take up most of the space, that you do reach that. I mean, you can I think it's like $5 or $10 to add space. It's so reasonably priced. It's so affordable. But like I haven't heard of a single person, just like you just mentioned earlier, not even Eric has done it yet. So don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about, having that hidden charge come along sometime, because it's not. You're not going to be able to use all that space. All that no barrier, seamless integration, that's amazing. I mean, we're talking about, anytime with this being grandfathered in, getting in on this $1 deal, being grandfathered in, that's not just for what we have today. That's not just for what's going to be revealed tomorrow. That's what comes out in December. It's what comes out in 2021. Eric he takes care of us. He treats us like family. He really does. And he's a family guy, and he's true to his word. And I mean, I want to call it the handshake syndrome, because that's who he is. If he says it, he upholds it. And if he says you're grandfathered in forever, that no matter what happens, Builderall, no matter what gets included, you're going to be grandfathered in.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
This is going to save you. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, this is a family-run business, guys. There's no messing around. When Builderall first came to the United States, it started in Brazil. When it came to the United States 3 years ago, it was on JVZoo. Some of you guys are probably familiar with JVZoo. And the premium plan was going for $19.90. There's people, friends of mine right now that I know. Now, I've been with Builderall almost 2 years, serious with them for about a year, working with it. And I know people who are still paying the $19.90 who have been here from the beginning. It's grandfathered in. Eric loves them. It's not about money for him. It's about getting users. Eric Salgado wants users because he is passionate about Builderall. He's passionate about this system. This is his love. This is all him. It's all his ideas. Guys, I want to welcome Wayne. Wayne just joined up. Let's give Wayne a big hand here.
Oh, yeah.
Wayne,
welcome,
way
Wayne.
to go with the premium plan. Now, I also have business mentor work with Ms. D. Were you able to get through? Let me know in the chat, and I'll take care of that. Click on that link I dropped for you, and we'll get you in. We'll work on that, but welcome, Wayne. Thank you guys, so many of you, for joining my team. This whole week has been amazing, and I look forward to meeting you all one-on-one with Zoom meetings, meeting you at my office hours that I have every Monday night at 9 p.m. I do office hours with a Zoom call. You guys can just pop in without even scheduling a call with me. Just pop in. I'm sitting there doing some work. You can pop in. That's Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I have office hours on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it kind of covers, wherever you live in the world. It might be a little late for some, but it all works out, in my opinion. And I can always expand those hours as my team grows for you guys. So guys, if you haven't got in, you have almost 15 minutes left to get the dollar deal. $1 for 30 days. Get everything. Save yourself $199. You're going to get 400 plus done for you funnels, 30 chatbot templates. You're going to get it. And guys, this is absolutely the way to go. I'm going to let Cindy take over for a little bit. I'm going to work on Business Mentor. I'm going to drop off for a minute to fix this problem. So I'm going to take care of that. Cindy, why don't you run with it? Talk about this webinar. Talk about how these guys can click on your link and get into your team and get all your stuff.
Sure, great, Chris. So you go do what you have to do. I'm going to come back to that dollar and how important it is, because I feel like I'm having a Jerry Lewis moment, and I want to help people. And it's not helping us to get you in here in the next 15 minutes before the stroke of midnight here on the East Coast. It's about helping you, because we do want to pay it forward. We do want you to keep that $199 in your pocket. Go, take the entire clan out to a dinner and a movie. Do whatever you want with that $109, but keep it in your pocket and get all the value that you possibly can out of this deal, because it is, once tomorrow happens, this isn't coming back. They're going to start charging for it, and it's never going to be free again. this part, this funnel club. Um, it is connected with the affiliate program. So if you want to be an affiliate for Builderall, you need to be either grandfathered in by using this link, or you will need to purchase the funnel club for the $199. So if that is something you think you're going to want to do, that dollar right now is so important, because it's going to save you money, and it's going to keep you with that opportunity of being able to have the affiliate program. So, and that's huge, because we went over those commissions, and there really is no, if you want to be an affiliate, then Builderall is amazing commission structures. I mean, that 100% is, nobody does that. Not, I mean, the 100% on the first month, 30% every month after that. And plus it's a second tier. So now I'm under Chris. So anybody who is on my team, Chris is making his 30% off of too. So I mean, it's only 2 tiers. It's lateral. It's not any kind of tiered tree or anything like that. It's 2 tiers. So it's not multi-level. Don't get it confused with that kind of stuff. But this commission structure really is, it's unique, and it's made with us in mind. And everything that Builderall does is made with us in mind. It's made with the users in mind. And that's one of the things I love about it, is that you get that feeling. You don't get that feeling of board members wanting their profits. You get the feeling of, he wants us to be successful. Eric wants us to be successful. And that's the truth. So now the dollar, yes, the time is definitely running out. Get in, save the 199. Even if you just use one chat bot, even if you just use that one chatbot funnel, it's paying for itself. Trust me. Just that one chatbot funnel, you could sell one of those and pay for not only the funnel club in its entirety, you could pay for 2 years of your membership by selling one chatbot, and then you have everything to use. And everything else you sell is profit on top of that. So it really is an amazing way to build a business. No inventory, pretty much. I mean, $69 a month. If you already have a business and you are already paying for subscriptions for, for hosting and for emails and for calendars and for newsletters and for webinars and for e-classes and all these other membership sites and e-commerce, and if you have a business that has multiple tools that you're using online, then you have to look at the cost savings on a monthly basis too. Not just the cost savings, because that's huge, but for people that want simplicity and want things to be integrated and have one place to sign into to get to all those tools to make them all work together, that's, I want to say priceless, because for my brain, it is. So that's very important. Now, yeah, maybe that dollar, maybe it's really not for you. I can't imagine. It really would blow my mind for somebody to come to me and say, "Yeah, Cindy, I really don't want to spend the dollar and save $199. It just doesn't make sense for me." Then the opportunity to get the free account that we mentioned earlier, that comes by registering for the for the webinar tomorrow. You register for that webinar, you get that super free account. You get to use all of the tools for free. You get to build out anything that you want to use, whatever you're doing. If it's an e-class, if it's a membership site, if it's e-commerce, if it's magazines that you want to build, directories that you want to build, if it's, using the mock-up studio or the video wrapper tool, you can use all those things on the free account. It will be branded with Builderall, but you're getting to use everything for free. All those premium valuable tools for free. Now you can do that forever. It's not limited. It's not 30-day trial. It's not a 60-day trial period. It's free forever. So you don't have to feel like you have to make a decision and you only have 14 days or 30 days to build what you want and then start paying. If it takes you longer than that, it's okay. We're a community and we get it. Not everybody's going to be on the same track. Not everybody's going to have the same experience level. Not everybody's going to be able to spend make it a full-time job. Not everybody's going to be able to make it a part-time job. Maybe it's that side gig that's in between, homeschooling your kids and having Zoom calls with your boss, because you want to get out of that routine and you need to build something for yourself. Maybe that's the answer, because as we do, one of the things that this year has taught us is, I mentioned it earlier, but pretty much every business can be run, a lot of it online interactions, online transactions. And I mean, music teachers, dance teachers, fitness instructors, they're all doing things online now that they used to do in person. So the opportunity is here. If you have a business, you want to expand that business online or move it online 100%. Maybe you want to find a way to work at home and build something up so that you can be 100% being working at home by maybe the end of the year. You can do that with this. You can do it. I know you can.
Yeah.
Everybody can. Eric
You can.
leveled the playing field. He leveled it. So everybody has the same opportunity. It doesn't matter. Education, high school, college, where you live, it doesn't matter. You have a computer, you have a Wi-Fi, you can do this. And you'll have Chris, our professor.
That's right. We only got a few more minutes to go. I want to just tell Business Mentor Work with Ms. D. Try that link I just sent you. They are having a little technical issue. I guess it's blowing up because everybody's getting in the last second trying to upgrade to the $1. But Dominic Biggers, who's on the thread with you, just so you know, Ms. D, that Dominic Biggers is my witness right here that you're trying to get in. So he's an ambassador with Builderall. He's a good friend, and he's a team leader. He's actually on a leadership board. So, and with me, so am I. So you're in good hands. We'll take care of you. Try to use that link that I put up there in there, and just use your usual password that you use for your free account, and that should get you in to the $1. If it doesn't, let me know, and I'll see if I can get another link for you. They are working on it. So yes, I can hear you. Did you get in though? Were you able to get in and get the $1 platform? Okay, Ms. D's gonna try that right now. So let me know if that worked for you, and we're here for you. So and we'll make sure. I don't want you to, if the time slips past 12, I'm going to take care of you. That's a promise. That's an absolute promise from me. So let's just try to get in. See if you can do it before 12, so I don't have to have that battle, if you don't mind. So, okay, Ms. D's checking now. Cindy, what about the webinar that's going to happen tomorrow, 1 o'clock? That's October 1st. I keep saying tomorrow, but if you're watching this 5 days from now, you can still get to that webinar. But talk about that.
Yeah, so let's mention that again. That webinar, that is your free account. We did just talk about this, Chris, but it is important, and we were mention it again, because if you look in our descriptions, you're going to see two different links. One is that $1 deal that is the no-brainer to us because the value is there 100%. Get the $1 link. If you don't want to go that route, you got the webinar link. When you sign up for that webinar, you automatically get the free account. You get to use all the tools, use them at your pace. You can get everything you want built in a week, and then decide, okay, well, I still have it free. Great, I'm going to use it just like it is with Builderall branding. That's fine. That's what you want to do. You decide that, no, I do want to, hook up my own domain to it and have my own branding on it. Then you start paying. Well, at that point, you can upgrade for $1 still, correct, Chris? If they start a free account, then they upgrade. They still have the opportunity to upgrade to $1 to get their first 30 days free before they start paying $69. Is that correct?
I think we'll find out more about that tomorrow, or October 1st at the webinar.
Yeah,
I don't want to be committed to it. I believe so, but there will be a $1 plan. And I think that would be reasonable to assume that they would get that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's super free super account, whatever, however you want to say it. Those two words mean something. Super and free now. Builderall. You can literally build it all. You can
That's
build it
right.
all free, and it is for all. It's for everybody. It
Yeah.
literally is. And the language barrier, you pick your language. I mean, we're here, we're speaking English, but I mean, we have
Oh,
the
yeah.
entire Europe. It's huge people in Europe and speaking Portuguese and and, German and Spanish. And I know they have many languages that you can use in you can change to your back office. And I know that some of the funnels are coming out in Spanish. So I know that they're working on that. So that's not even a barrier. Location's
Well,
not a barrier.
actually, can I clarify all that too? Or not
Absolutely,
clarify,
please
but
do.
add to it? What's kind
Add
of
to
cool
it,
about
yeah.
that, there's leaders. There's like, I don't want to call them teen leaders. They're like Marco Ventroba. He's in Slovakia. He runs all the German-speaking people in Europe. So what he does is his team actually, he manages. He's the manager for all the German speaking people in Europe, and he translates everything. Wasili Burbilis, he runs like the Netherlands, and I guess it's Dutch, right? He translates everything, all the funnels that Builderall does. He translates them in that language. Same thing with Dominic. Help me on this. Who runs the Latin market? If you want to chime in on that. So you're really handled there. Go ahead, Cindy, if you want to continue.
Yeah,
And I'll
so
think
no,
of.
so that's the thing. I mean, we're speaking English, we're showing you the tools in English, but the other languages are available. There's many other languages available, as well as help available. Other, coaches, not coaches, but trainers that can speak those languages and so forth as well. So that's not a barrier. Location's not a barrier. You got a level playing field. So right now, literally 2 minutes left on the clock. It's Hail Mary time. You're going to do it or you're not. It's $1. It's $1. Throw the dollar in. Start a business. Take the opportunity to change your life. This is
Yeah.
what Builderall can do for you. If you take $1 and you take your time to learn a few tools, maybe it's just one tool. You can start building a business with just one tool. You can take an entire agency. If you already have an existing agency, you can pull it in, or you can just offer more tools. You can, I mean, because there's just so much more that a lot of digital agencies aren't offering because they don't have the experience or the apps or whatever they need to offer things like these chatbots and app builders, because they used to be just so time consuming and code oriented. Not anymore. Now it's like a hot butter through knife. All you got to do is put in a little bit of text and you have a chatbot. It's already built for you. It's already working for you. It's already got a lead generator in it for you. All you got to do is add in location, hours, and the name of the business, and maybe a couple other little details that are about that business. It's ready for you. They have 30 of them, all kinds of them. There was even one for beard products.
Yeah.
They had one. I mean, it's there. It's $1. Please do it for yourself, but do it to shut me up if you have to, because it's $1. It's 12 o'clock. It's now or never. Get it. Do it.
Wow. Wow. This has been
It's
like
12 o'clock.
mega week, guys.
Wow.
I mean, this is just mind-boggling. This part is over, because now, guys, what happens is at the
Yeah.
stroke of midnight, what we have now is a contest. So now I'm going to be trying to get you guys to join the team. So we have a shot at winning one of 40 prizes totaling a grand total of all the 40 prizes comes to $165,000 for the Builderall 4.0 launch. So if you guys joined up today on the premium plan with the $1, you not only are going to get the 400 plus done for you funnels like we talked about, and by the end of the year, that'll be close to 500, if not more. You'll have 30 plus chatbots and templates built out for you to sell. And Wassily Verbilis from the Netherlands built them. He is the chatbot king, guys. He's talked to me personally, and he's told me he sells them from anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000. And all you have to do, it's already built, just put in your client's information in there. That's some great side money, right, Cindy?
It's side money, and in some parts of this country, that's all you need to do. People live on $2,000 a month. If you sold one chatbot a month, you could probably replace a full-time income working at many jobs. That's just blows my mind away.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, right now, okay, so yeah, you can still get Builderall for $1. The dollar deal is still there. The difference now is that you're not grandfathered in to the funnel club, but you're still getting all the 40 tools. But if you wanted to sell Builderall, you need to be in the funnel club. So still, oh my gosh, the value of what you're going to get for $199 is just like, well, I don't know how Eric is doing this. I really don't, because I know he's just paying so many people to put it all together. I don't know how he's going to do it for $199, but he is. That's what and he's a man of his word. So that's the price.
I want to break it down, Cindy. So if you come in at $1 now, it's October 1st, the contest starts. You can still come in, just like you said, for $1, but you would have to pay. You come in for $1, but if you want to be in the funnel club and be an affiliate with Builder, it's the only way you can be an affiliate now without submitting an application and being asked a lot of questions, because you know they're going to tone back on the affiliates. It's not going to be just you can be a free affiliate anymore. So you're going to have to send in an application. That could take months to become an affiliate, to be honest with you. And I swear to you, I'm not blowing smoke at you. I'm not doing that. It's not my style. So you come in at the $1. Then if you want to be in the funnel club and be an affiliate, your first month would be $199. $199. So it's kind of like the $69 is actually inside there. You're only paying $130 extra. So let's be clear about that.
That's true.
Now, here's the cool thing. I know you're going to explode here. Think about this. But now you come in, okay, so if I sell a premium plan right now and they bought the funnel club, just for me right now, don't forget what we told you earlier. If you just tuned in, guys, you get 100% of that new lead that you just sold a premium plan to at the funnel club. So that means if you sell one, you sold one for $199. When they pay that $199, that's your lead, you get 100% of that. So you're going to get it right back. It's a no-brainer. So it's a great deal. In fact, you're in the black at that point because you really technically only paid $130, right? Now I'm talking your language. Cindy's the coupon queen here. So you're actually making like what, $60, 60 some dollars.
Correct. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. You're in the black so quickly, and it's amazing because like you said, Chris, I mean, the affiliate program, these first 3 years that Builderall has built this system, that has put it through beta, they went from, you know, the Pixel Perfect Builder was their first main, and that was amazing. I built many websites on there, and now they have Cheetah as their main website and funnel builder, and it's like night and day. It's like when you go back to Pixel Perfect now, it's like, wow, I can't believe like how fast and how much more technology and innovation there went into it. So I know I got off topic a little bit here, but the price.
Hold on, Cindy Branson got off topic. What?
Yeah, I know.
That shocks me.
Once in a while.
Hey, can I just chime in? Because Dominic reminded me that Salvatore runs Italy. So if you speak Italian, all the funnels will be translated in Italian. He has a whole team. He runs Italy for Builderall. And I guess they're like satellite offices type of things. Hey, Build a Team, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. There's also Sergio Cadena, I believe is his last name. He runs the Latin market, so all the Spanish-speaking folks, he does a great job. He is a fantastic person. He translates everything into Spanish. So there's all support in so many languages. Dominic, thank you so much for watching tonight and helping me out. I really appreciate it. And just going back to Ms. D from Business Mentor Work with Ms. D, make sure you email me, chris@chrischesar.com, and we'll take care of that situation that you have. I promise you, we can get that fixed for you. I know it got a little thing. I guess everybody was trying to do the same thing at once. I'm glad you got in for the dollar and you're in for the funnel club. If you have any problems, please contact me. I am an ambassador on the leadership team with Builderall. I can help you. Even if you're not on my team, it doesn't matter. I know you were here. I know what you were trying to do. And Dominic is a witness to that. Cindy is also an ambassador with Builderall. I promise you we'll take care of you. Please email me, chris@chrischesar.com. You can see my name right there in the thread here for you. So we'll take care of you. I promise you that. Go ahead, Cindy.
No, I mean, yeah, it's amazing because now Miss D, Bill, all these people that have come in, Monica, there's been several tonight alone that got in for this dollar. They got into the funnel club. They are now affiliates. Now, starting right now already, they could turn around, use that affiliate link to invite somebody to the webinar tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
Don't know anything about Builderall yet. They don't pretend like they didn't even watch more than 30 seconds of us tonight. They didn't pick up anything about Builderall other than it's an all-in-one system. They invite somebody to say, hey, check out this all-in-one marketing system. Get somebody to sign up to webinar. Eric does all the selling for you. Now that person just bought the funnel club for $199. You just made $198 in a few hours, in half a day.
Cindy.
By inviting, I mean, this is amazing that how this is going to work for people.
Hold on. I want to underline your point here. What Cindy's saying, and we have two different languages the way we speak. And in case you don't get what she's saying, if you come in, and even if you had to pay the $199 to be an affiliate and get all the funnel clubs on your first month after you come in for $1, you could still send them to that webinar. Now, you would have your own webinar link at that point. Okay, guys? So you wouldn't want to use our link because then we would get credit for that. So if you come in as an affiliate, you can share your affiliate webinar link, and this is what we did. And this is what my team did, and I worked so hard with them this week trying to get them, like, people didn't know what to do because a lot of people don't know how to sell, and it's okay. I'm not a good salesperson either. So what we did, right, Cindy? Cindy was emailing individual. How many LinkedIn people did you email today in your list? It's 500 and something?
I didn't get that high, no, but I have a lot set up for tomorrow morning because that, it's the final countdown to get people to the webinar for tomorrow afternoon.
The live webinar.
Yeah, but there are. I mean, there's people, because I've been on LinkedIn for 12 years now. So there's people on there. I have over 1,000 connections, and there's a lot of people I've lost contact with. There's some people that I connected with from one networking event 12 years ago, because in the beginning I connected with everybody, and then now I can't remember where I met them. But I'm going through everything, and I'm not going to connect with 1,000 people again, but I'm going to use I'm going to use LinkedIn to connect with the people that I think would use this the best. that this could be beneficial to the most. So anybody that is a digital marketer or a consultant or a coach, or anybody that could really come in that might already have content and ready to build an e-learning course, or maybe they already build websites, or they're a graphic designer. So I'm kind of not going through all 1,000. I'll probably end up with 400 or 500, I think, that are, because I'm personalizing them. I don't want it to be a spammer on LinkedIn either. So I'm making a reconnection. But I've gotten already today, I got a lot of people that said, wow, it looks great. A couple people signed up. A couple people said, hey, I'm on vacation. I'll look at it when I get back. It does look interesting.
Yeah.
And, so yeah, it's your social media, your connections have value, even if you've kind of let them go dormant. It's amazing.
Yes, it is. And one of the other things that we did, and let me just, I'll get back to getting out this webinar funnel for you guys to make money. Hi, Monica. Thank you so much. Did you get my email? Let me know if you got my email address. And if you sent one, I didn't get it yet, so I'll be on the lookout for it. I could put my Gmail account in here if you want, if that's helpful. So let me know, and then we can see if we can get you on my team the way you want it to be. So we can hopefully take care of that for you. But you do have to email me personally, so I have the information that I need to give to the accounting department inside Builderall. Guys, what we were talking about, Cindy's making the painful effort to email individually personalized emails to LinkedIn. Now, if you're not familiar with LinkedIn, fantastic, Monica, thank you. What Cindy's talking about is keeping it personal. Now, what I did, I was on LinkedIn, long story, not a big fan. What I did was shared it to my friends. I wrote a nice little letter. I said, can you guys share this for me, please? It's a great webinar. If you know anybody that's in business for themselves, is interested in business, this will basically change their lives. And I sent that all out, had a bunch of signups from that. I also, I'm not really good at Twitter, but we have so many Twitter followers with our old business. And me and Cindy were business partners years ago. And I just kind of ignored my Twitter account. We have over, between the 3 accounts, it's close to, I think, 6,000, right around there. And I just started started posting, and people were signing up. I was like, wow, because I've never been good at Twitter, stuff like that. But what happens is they start sharing. Well, I just want to finish this point. They start sharing it, and it's just like you have to. You don't have to be in front of the camera like Cindy and I are doing right now. You don't have to make videos. You can use social media and let your social network work for you. And if you have a provocative enough, we have videos for you that you can use. We have stagnant things, images that you can use that really get people to stop, swiping up and scrolling through the threads, the Twitter threads, the Instagram threads. We have stuff for that, guys, that you can drive people to your link. And if you're not a good salesperson, that's fine too. And because what you can do is Eric Salgado, the CEO, is selling them. He's going to upgrade them. And he has a 30%, this is what he told me, he has a 30% conversion rate on sales. So that's huge. So my goal was to get 100 people. So I don't know if I got 100 people there. So I hope I did. I'll have to check later today. But use social media, get this link out. So you don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to reach out. And you know what? The best thing to do, ask people. Just can you share this? And because it's a legitimate thing. You're not selling what, Cindy, like the keto diet or something. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the keto diet.
You're not selling a magic pill. You're not selling any get-rich-quick scheme. This is tools that people need. I mean, if you have a car, you have insurance. If you have a business, you need marketing. And this is the all-in-one marketing platform that gives you literally everything. It's a necessity for business. So whether you go and do 7 or 8 different accounts, now you can just do one. The system is in a league of its own, without a doubt. It doesn't have competition because there's nothing else out there like this. Eric was innovative, and he had a vision in his head, and he created it. And I think that's just amazing that he even thought of some of the things that he thought of to make or have the developers make.
No doubt about that. Hey guys, can we just take a little sidestep here? I was just answering a thread, and it's so small, and I actually broke my real glasses, and these were like a couple years old, and so the screen is a little bit blurry for me, and the text is small in chat. But Build a Team is here, and I'm saying hello, Build a Team. But this is another team member of mine. It's David Bonilla. So,
Yay,
and he's
David.
from David. I think David's from the UK. If I'm getting a little scrambled because I'm so tired. I did not eat for hours. So Cindy was kind enough to make me some juice. I didn't even finish it. But David, welcome. Let me just show you what David built for me. This is what team members do for each other. And I love this because he knows my specialty is doing YouTube videos. That's what I do. But David Bonilla built this for me.
It's awesome.
And he sent this over. Oh, let me take the Cindy down for a second. He built this really cool thumbnail, and we're going to touch base later after all this big storm of the launch and everything like that. When things settle down a little bit, probably after the contest, we're going to, hopefully I'll sit down with him and we can work on a YouTube plan, because he's very good at analytics. He knows YouTube. He's been trained in YouTube analytics. And, you know, if I'm even willing to pay, you know, a team member, I'd rather pay a team member of my money to help me better myself. So David Bonilla, thank you so much. I've been using this. I used this with a Coffee Talk Marketing today, and when we interviewed Shelly Turner today. So I don't know if you caught that, but we gave you props, man. I'm giving you props everywhere I can. David Bonilla, thank you so much. Great
we used
team
it
leader.
earlier too, Chris. When we were on, you used it I think 4 or 5 times already now for intros on videos.
Yeah,
it is. It's a great graphic, and if you know anything about design, it has such a message in the image, and just Builderall's coming. It's here to make an impact, and it's going to, you know, on businesses and on people's lives. I believe that, and I love that we're all here, that we're together, that this team, your team, we've all grown so much this week, and we're just going to continue to grow, and we're going to do it together, and we're going to be helping each other in ways that we don't even know yet, whether it might be an idea, a graphic, a keyword, a color picker, an extension for Chrome, whatever resources and skills that we have, we all share them. And
oh my gosh, Cindy, that's a great point. You know, Shelly Turner, she's our team leader, like we talked about. If you join our teams, you get all our stuff, and you get the main team stuff, which is really cool. But Shelly goes a step and beyond for our team. And she's like the mother hen. And she gives us all kinds of stuff. Oh, hey guys, try this Chrome extension. This is great. It'll save you whatever, X amount of hours a month if you use this extension. Or, you know, don't use this, use this. She gives us so many free resources to help us do our business. And it's great. And David here, I love him. Christy, All Gone Digital, another team member of mine. Just great people. We're always working together. Bill from Pittsburgh, that guy is brilliant. He's brilliant. He's not good at all the website stuff, but he's got a brilliant mind, an analytical mind, and that's something I lack. Like Cindy has an analytical mind. I'm more laid back, kind of let's have some fun, get stuff done. But you know, it's really cool. Cindy, I hate to do this to you because I know I'm starting to hog again, but I gotta say, Wayne, welcome to the team, my friend. Wayne, way to go. Oh, wait a minute. I think Monica is in my network. I gotta check that. Okay, Monica, I'm gonna check that. Don't worry. Vivi. Vivi's another great team member. She came in through my lead, Delphine. Vivi is attraction marketing mama. We're working on a whole e-learning platform for her, and we're helping because that's what we do, right, Cindy? That's what we do. And
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
welcome. I want to welcome one more time, Marion. I know Marion's been with me for a while, and oh, I forgot, Elizabeth just joined. Elizabeth, welcome to Team Awesome. This is what a great
Wow,
day.
that's incredible.
What a great day. Welcome to the family. Can't wait to meet all of you guys. And David, I appreciate that offer. I really do. But we'll work together and do something. So, but I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So we'll work together. We'll talk after this. But thank you so much. Cindy, you want to? How are you doing over there? You doing okay?
You know, I gotta say, I'm not as hyper as I was when we started 2 hours ago. But
Yeah, you were
I'm still
at a level
excited.
a little higher than I'm used to.
I'm so excited because, you know, the words we started talking about agencies, and then we kind of leaned into the affiliate, and because of the funnel club and the incredible deal that is. But, you know, right now, yes, now there is this awesome contest that people have a chance to win cars and MacBook Pros and the level field. It's not just who's going to spend the most money to get I mean, here's the breakdown. Everybody can get a chance to win. I want to say Corvette, but it's a Camaro. That's actually the third prize. It's the Porsche, and then an F-150 are the top three prizes.
Yep.
Everybody has a chance because of the way they worked out the point system. Because this is how you know Builderall cares. They care about the retention, not the quantity. They care about the quality of their customers, that the people are getting to use the tools and it's making them more successful. So what they did, and I know we went over this earlier a little bit, but this contest is huge because if this is your motivator, now we were motivated. We're going to be motivated by the contest too this month, but we were really motivated this last week to get people in to save them more money because that was more important to us to pay it forward in that aspect to help people save money than it was to get that extra point in the contest. But now that we have this more people that came in this week that might want this opportunity to utilize the contest and win, then it's a level playing field. Because if you bring in, let's say you have the top person over, I think he's in Italy, he might bring in 1,000 people the first month. That's at 1 point for each person he brings in October. And the contest goes from October 1st to October 31st, hard stop. But that's for the people you bring in. Now everybody gets a point. So he brought in 1,000 people. He got 1,000 points in October. I only brought in 100 people. I got 100 points for October. All right, but now his 1,000 people, they didn't all renew. He only got 10% of them to renew. And now he's got 100 people in November that he gets 3 points for. So that's 300 points.
Yep.
Then I kept all my people, so I also got 300 points. So even though so now I know my math is a little bit off, and that's on you, unlike me. But then when you hit December, you're getting 6 points. So now if your person that you brought in stayed in November and paid their recurring in December, so now they've got their dollar possibly for the first month, and they paid their second and third month. Now you've got a total of 10 points for that one person that you brought in towards the contest. So that's where so it's more about keeping that person to December, and that's where that team atmosphere, what Chris keeps talking about, that we all are working together. If you have questions, we're here for you, whether it's through those office hours where you can just pop in and ask them a question on Zoom without having an appointment, or you do make an appointment because you need to have a little bit more time to get in depth with a tool that you want to learn, or on training with Shelly, where you can actually raise your hand and ask questions of her. That's, we're getting people to use the tools and build businesses and be successful. That's going to make us more successful in the contest in the long run. That's why little people like me, I don't have a big advertising budget. I do things organically, or it's not in my budget, where some people are spending thousands of dollars to get 1,000 leads, but those leads aren't sticking. So I running around the mountain here, but the point is the playing field is level. Maybe I'm more tired than I think, but if that's a motivator.
No, it is, Cindy.
That's
it definitely is. And what I'll speak my language.
Okay.
What I'm hearing is, one of the things that we do is we want you to succeed. When you're on our team, whether you're on Cindy's team, my team, me and Cindy have been best friends for over 12 years. We've been business partners for 10 years. And then when all this COVID stuff hit, you guys know, everything kind of just fell apart. We're up here in Pennsylvania, north of Philadelphia. So yeah, it was tough times for us. And I was with Builderall doing a little bit of stuff, just building, stuff for Max Bounty, ClickBank, trying to attempt affiliate marketing, selling products, not very good at it. But when COVID happened, I said, I'm all in. I'm all in with Builderall. I can sell this. It's kind of like easy to a degree, because there's so many tools. But what happened was, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm a professional photographer. I'm a videographer, cinematographer. I've dealt with just film my whole life. My first business I ever owned when I was 17. It was called Vast Video. And it was like old clunker VCR, and I'd go do school plays. I had a couple weddings. I'm afraid of what I might have done for those poor people, but you get what you pay for. So everybody helped me, was my point. And they helped me be successful. And I worked my way. I worked so hard. Sorry, I have the window open. A car just went by. But guys, I worked so hard. Don't think there's a magic button that you're going to be a millionaire. There's not. I've become good friends with the number 3 salesperson. At least he was number 3. He could be number 2 by the end of tonight. James Neville Taylor. He's from the UK as well. He's become a good friend. He has a huge course coming out that I'm going to be showing you guys. I'm a beta tester for it, and I'm actually an instructor on 60 of his videos inside the Mega Funnel. So James asked me to do that. We have mutual respect for each other's talents, and his story is very interesting. I think he has a book coming out. I believe it'll be called Suicide, From Suicide to Success. James, if I messed that up, I apologize. From Suicide to Success, and he was, had addiction issues, came from an abusive family. He was broke. I mean, this is a rags to riches, mental health, serious problems, abused as a child, video games to the point where you pass out, just 48 hours straight type of video games. This guy just had, boom, it just a blink and said, I need to change my life now. And stopped the drugs, changed his whole life. He sought out help, came to Builderall. The CEO, Eric Salgado, took him under his wing and helped him learn digital marketing. 3 years, guys. James Neville Taylor is a multi 6-figure earner, guys. And that's just with Builderall. And he does a lot of other stuff too. So that's an amazing story.
Yeah, I know they just, because of COVID, they usually have a big mansion party for all the top earners and trainers and all the amazing people that contribute to on the corporate level. And in light of that, Eric is doing some virtual things, and he kind of let the cat out of the bag. And one of the things that James mentioned with the award, because James is getting, he has earned $200,000 in commissions from Builderall. Mm-hmm. He doubled it. So in his first 2 years, he reached the 100. It was only a year to double it.
Yep.
So
Cindy's
that's
right.
how
two years.
Really snowball. Once you start finding success with that aspect of the affiliate part, it just keeps rolling in. Because I mean, you know, when you're a user, Builderall, you stay. There's longevity. There's life. Long shelf life to the clients that are using it, because the tools are so amazing that's why there's so many people that, even from its infancy 3 years ago, when I wasn't here, I've been here for a little over a year, and the improvements and the vast jumps and leaps in the technology that I've seen them do, the people that came in at the very beginning, they are still here because they've seen it grow and grow and grow, and they know it's always about the users. It's always about the user's experience and getting people the tools that they need to be successful, whatever those tools are. If Eric hasn't given it to us, somebody asks for it. If they think they need it, somebody asks for it. Enough people say, yeah, you know what, that's a good idea. Eric builds it.
That's right.
That's such a kind of company.
Losing my earpiece. That's such a great point. I'm smiling so much it's popping out. That's a great point, Cindy. What happens is you can actually make suggestions. So if you need something, that's probably how the new booking calendar app came about, because people were asking for it and said, well, another platform has it. And he's cool. He's like, okay, let's build it. And then, but you don't know it. It's just all of a sudden there's a meeting. Every Monday we have meetings for everybody. And he's like, hey, guess what, guys, look in your back office. There's a calendar scheduler. You like Calendly. Very similar, if not, it's actually better. But that's really cool stuff. And what I want to touch on, what Cindy was talking about. Cindy, why did you look so small? What happened? Are you rolling your chair back? Oh, you're leaning back? We're going to end soon, guys. We've been on a long time. I know I'm starving. But what I wanted to say with James Neville Taylor, it's a very interesting, and I told you his story, and he became successful. I mean, he's actually an international speaker now, so it's amazing. But his way to being a six-figure earner is completely different from Shelley Turner being a six-figure earner. And like, let's just say if you were selling the keto diet, I'll say that again, all right, because it's in my head right now because I'm hungry. So it's, everybody would have to get to the same way to be a top salesperson selling the keto diet, right? Or a nutrition supplement. You're selling one thing. But with Builderall, these guys are going in all different directions. They build their own personal e-learning products. They do webinars. They have sales funnels. I don't even know what they all do. Some do make money now formulas, e-learning courses. Like Chad is another one. He does it a completely different way than Barbie, than Chad and James. It's just an amazing group of people that, and you, when you come into Builderall, first of all, look at the ranking in your affiliate back office and find those people on social media. That's what I did when I first came here. And I started following, what is James doing? Like, to get all these sales? And then you start, what does Shelley do? Now, Shelley just trains. She was more, I just train people. And that's, everybody likes me. I know the tools and I train people. That's how she built her team. But it's so, that's the cool thing about Builderall. You can be the chatbot king like Wasili Berbilis in the Netherlands. It's amazing what he does. Jackie DeClerc, your friend, Cindy, with the digital magazine, right?
Oh,
she's made a fortune.
I learned so much from her. I love that tool, and I have a long way to go to get to her level because she's brilliant at it, and she uses it as such an incredible lead generator tool. I it is, and that's what, like, everybody is different, Chris. Just like you're saying, we we don't want anybody to fake it and copycat because this person was successful. You have to do what they did. You got to use your own story. You got to use your own
Yeah.
strengths. Everybody has strengths, and if you need us to tell, if we need to figure them out with you, we'll help you figure out what your strengths are so that you can build on them, because that's how you're going to be successful.
That's so true, and that's the beauty about being on a team. But don't underestimate the Builderall, the complete Builderall community. Now, I help people.
Never ever underestimate it.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I wasn't talking to you. I'm talking to in general.
Yeah.
I would love you to be on Cindy's team. I would love you to be on my team. But if there's other sponsors, which that's what they would call us, I have sometimes their people reach out to me, and I'm going to help them because that's who I am. And, you know, I also have to make a living for myself. I can't just be the help desk for everybody in Builderall because there's like over 100 and some thousand people there, if not more. Definitely after tonight, there's probably closer to 200,000. But I can't be that person. But I mean,
there is a help desk too. I mean, that's the thing about Builderall. They have one of the top industry leading support desks with their ticket system, and the speed in which they answer questions is top rated. It is. And I mean, we didn't even, I don't think we touched on the niche training. So if somebody comes in, maybe they have a product that they are invented, or they want to launch a digital product or an informational product, we have niche funnel trainers too. There's 5 of them. So maybe you have a physical product that you have, or you're a drop shipper and you're selling other people's products, but you want to find more and better ways to use Builderall tools to generate more sales. You join Jackie's group. Every day on Facebook, she has training. She has specific units directly to what you are doing, instead, of course, all the general training about learning the tools, but very specific. So if you're a network marketer, we have Jean. So these are free. There's no extra cost for these either, and they're available. They are available every single day. They do a live feed video on Facebook. They're there to answer your questions, not only when they're live, but I know because I've asked Jackie a question at 3 in the morning, and I could not believe that she answered me. I was like, hello, it's 3 in the morning. She's like, oh, well, I'm in South Africa. It's the middle of my day.
Yeah.
But
like, yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, you knew that. Yeah, I forgot. But that's the point Cindy's making, is that Builderall, what they did is about 6 weeks ago, they want users. They're old school, and that's why I like them, because I was in the corporate world years ago, and I didn't last too long. I guess I lasted like 20 years, and then I was done. I quit. I said I bought a deli, and I just started running a deli, and I gave up the corporate world. So I'll never work for anybody ever again, because it was churn for them. And you guys know that if in the States here, if you have Verizon or Comcast, it's just like churn. Give the new people the big discount, give the loyal customers, they jack up your price. It's backwards. It doesn't make sense. And my theory about business was customer service. And this is what it comes down to. And this is an old school way. And to be honest with you, I'm stubborn. It's the right way. It's cheaper to keep a customer than to get a new one. And that's
absolutely
the gosh honest truth. And if these corporate bigwigs, they're always worried about this bottom line junk and this quarterly stuff, instead of, if they keep their core, then they don't have to, I don't know what it is with the world with this. It's just insane. So what Builderall did, I know this is a long-winded story, but whatever, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So they created these niche, they realized that some newer users were coming in. They don't know, they might know how to put a website together, but they don't know how to build a whole foundation of a business. And that's the beauty of it. So they came up with Bridget. They hired these people. These were Builderall users, and they hired them as employees. And they do live training Monday through Friday for you guys. They've set up, if you go into their Facebook groups, it's amazing. These are official Builderall groups, niche groups. So if you have, they kind of group them. So it'd be local businesses. It would be network marketing, like Cindy mentioned, physical products, information products, and product launch. These are such valuable things. And it's not about, here's how you do a product launch for whatever, a scarf. It's like stupid product, but you know what I'm saying. But it's the whole general ecosystem of what you're doing, how to sell that product. So it's Builderall wants to retain their customers. They want us to make money. They treat us like brothers and sisters. And I'll speak for myself, and I know Cindy will echo this. Builderall means everything to me. I've had tough times. I've had tough financial times in my life, tough times just, you know, in life. You know, it happens. And boy, when I lost my business when COVID hit, if it wasn't for the Builderall family and the community, I don't know where I'd be. I don't. And I'm so proud to be a part of this company. And they've rewarded me for my hard work. I'm not one to just take. I give back. And Builderall recognized that and asked me to be on the leadership team, and they made me an ambassador. And I'm very proud of that. It's, you know, I'm getting older in my life, and I've done a lot of cool things in my life. But this has always been, this is probably one of the biggest things for me, consistent me in life. I really found like I have a home. And I guess my point was that if you're not on our team, if you're just watching this right now and you're on Barbie's team or David's team, it's okay. We're still here for you. And the whole Builderall community is there for you. Everybody pitches in to help because we've all been where you are right now. Right, Cindy?
Very, very true. That definitely. And one of the times, I mean, there's regular meetings. You talk about being ambassadors. We have that, a Friday meeting for that. Affiliates, every Monday for the affiliates have a meeting so that we can touch base, know what's being worked on. Now they've worked out all the bugs, so I don't know how many of those updates we're going to have anymore. But just to keep us in tune with the direction and thoughts and things that are happening, to keep us all connected. Now, there's also one of the big things for me when I first came in, I didn't miss many of them, that first year, was Tuesday night training. I blocked it off on my calendar, and nobody, it was like armored in there. Nobody could penetrate that time because Tuesday night training was very important for me. And that's where Shelly, and she had some marathons. I said I blocked out 2 hours because even though it was usually supposed to be an hour, you always had the opportunity. So she would always have something she was training on, but you always had opportunity to ask questions. Whether you were going through the process of what she was training on, you got stuck, just like a teacher, you could raise your hand and say, wait a second, go back. Can you show that again? And also at the end, like maybe you were working on something different earlier in the day or the day before, and you had a question about that. Now you have her, the Builderall diva, right there to ask questions of. And that was amazing to me, having her there to ask questions and to learn from. That was the best way I could have learned, because I'm not one of those people. And that's the reason why there's all these different diverse ways of learning the tools, because everybody does learn different. So if it was just a library of training videos that I had to go to or PDFs I had to read, I wouldn't have gotten past
Yeah.
a month. I would have been,
Nah,
yep, I'm out. Done.
I can't
I
do
can't
that
take it
either.
anymore. It's not how I learn. It just fries my brain and I want to throw the computer through the window. So Shelly was my golden ticket and I love her for it.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. And still, so, and that's an everybody meeting because it's a Builderall meeting. So absolutely any of the tens of thousands of people, I'm not even sure how many would come to that across the world. I think I want to say we're over 1 million users. I'm not sure of that number anymore, but
No,
for
no, no,
Shelly's
no.
meeting, it's anybody can come to Shelly's meeting on Tuesday night, and she trains. So that was amazing. But then because we are on Team Awesome, she had a team meeting on
Yeah.
Thursday nights, and that was even better because that was like more intimate and you could actually brainstorm, and that was more about building your business than learning the tools, which was
Yeah.
spectacular because you had those two things that first year. Out of 104 meetings that first year, I probably went to 100 of them for
Yeah, it's
her.
funny, Cindy, because for me, the two people, Shelley Turner definitely has been my mentor to start. And when times were really rough for me, I was able to do a Zoom call with her because we have that. If you're on our team, you have that ability too to contact Shelley and connect with her on a one-on-one. And I always like to get her last meeting of the day because I know then it could be an hour instead of 30 minutes. And we've had some heart-to-hearts, and she's really helped me out. And then, like I mentioned, James Neville Taylor, he's been so important to me emotionally, and he's helped me understand the business. And believe it or not, I don't really like my face out here. I'm not used to selling my name, selling my face. I'm a photographer, videographer, cinematographer, whatever you want to call it. I'm behind the camera. I like that. I like that better. I like the creative part. So this is new to me. And James Neville Taylor really helped me bridge that gap. And he's become my friend. And Shelley's become my friend. And I've never met Shelley because of COVID. We haven't met, but I can't wait to give her a big hug when crap is all over out there in the world. So, Cindy, I want to make another pitch. All right, because I want to end this now. I'm really tired. Guys, this is what you can do. If you haven't joined Builderall yet, don't worry. Everything's cool. Don't worry about it. We got some links in the descriptions, okay? You can still get in on the dollar link. It's okay. Now, if you want to get into the Funnel Club, so it's $1 for 30 days. Try it all out. If you think that you want to get in, be an affiliate and get the Funnel Club, it's $199 when you make your first one-time initial payment. Then it'll revert to $69.90. So technically, it's like you're paying $130 to get 400 plus done-for-you funnels. Plus, the kicker is 30 Facebook Messenger chatbot templates built by a chatbot genius. And guys, I'm telling you, he has told me personally, I know him too. I'm going to be name dropper today because I love it. Wasili Burbilis, I love these guys. Not on my team. James isn't on my team. And these guys reach out to me, and that's what I love about this. And you can sell those. Wasili texted me yesterday or WhatsApped me, whatever you call it, and he's like wishing me luck with the templates because he knows that I'll be able to sell them and make $1,000 a pop on them. I mean, that's crazy. So think about it. Your first payment after your 30 days are up, you can buy in. It's only an extra $130 to get all this. And by the end of the year, guys, it's going to be about 500 done for you funnels. Agency funnels, which we talked about. If you came in late, watch the beginning here when Cindy was talking about all the agency funnel opportunities and just building an agency for yourself. There's so many opportunities, guys. Come on in. And the best part, when you buy the Funnel Club, you're automatically affiliate. You can't be an affiliate anymore with Builderall as of what, 50 minutes ago. It's October 1st now, 2020. October 1st, they basically cut most of the affiliates out. The only way you can get in is with the Funnel Club, and costs you an extra $130. That's it. But when you sell that, you sell your first one, and they buy it for $199. The affiliate system is awesome. The first full payment of one of your leads, you will always get 100%. And then every month after that, you'll get 30% for the rest of the time they're with Builderall. So it's a huge opportunity, guys. It seems like a lot of money, but it's not, for what you get and all the different tools you can use to make money on the side. It's just amazing. So guys, now you can wait a little bit, because the rush was on to save the $199. Okay, that was the deadline. That's why we did this marathon tonight. You guys did great, and I appreciate you joining my team, really do. And I appreciate you guys joining Cindy's team. But now, why don't you check it out? Click on the link for us, the webinar link at this point, right, Cindy? We'll have them click on the webinar link. You're going to get a super free account, which is a new account. We never had that before. We've had free accounts, but this is the super free account. You get to try out all the premium tools. You get to see it all work. You can learn at your own pace. And when you're ready, then you can buy into the Funnel Club and go from there. So click on the link in the description for the webinar. Check it out. It's October 1st. The live version, it will be October 1st, 2020 at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time. Guys, thank you so much. David's saying he's making notes. There you go. Well, you can touch base with me anytime, except not tonight, though. I'm really tired. Well, wait a minute. He's 5 hours ahead of me, right? If he's in London?
Yeah, it's earlier there, right?
Well, yeah, it's like almost 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
David, did you get some sleep?
Set your alarm. Don't miss this webinar tomorrow, even though you already got in for the dollar, like Chris is saying. This is Eric, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend. He's going to be presenting his passion, his tools. You're going to, not only that, but he's a motivational speaker on top of it. So you don't have to register for the webinar because if you're already on the team. You just go, and I usually say this word wrong, Chris, the indoctrination link of the webinar will get you into the webinar tomorrow.
Yeah, that's if you have an account now.
Yeah, so if you already have a Builderall account, you don't need to register for the webinar. You go to the webinar funnel in your back office, and you click on the indoctrination, which is like the thank you page. That'll take you straight to the funnel and get you in.
That's absolutely right, Cindy. So guys,
1 p.m.
click on
time tomorrow. It's huge. Do not miss it.
Yeah,
don't miss it.
I cut you off, Cindy. What time was that again?
Yeah.
What's the date?
1 p.m. Eastern time. That's New York time. Whatever time zone you're in, ask your Google, Amazon, whatever speaker thing you have in the house. What time is it in New York? And that's 1 p.m. New York time, Thursday, October 1st. Really don't miss it. It's going to be something. We've been very excited for it, to be able to see his presentation, and because we don't even know everything. There's going to be things that we see for the very first time tomorrow, and we can't wait.
Yeah, this is very true. And guys, that's the live version. That's the year 2020, in case you're watching this a year later. October 1st, 2020, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York time. Guys, David's telling me it's 5 p.m. GMT for the UK. So I'm so confused with that. I don't even know where I am right now. What have we been on here? Almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our marathon here, guys. I want to thank.
Oh, and that's just Chris. I mean, you
Say that again?
You had Coffee Talk Marketing live right before minutes before this started. So you have been a marathon today on YouTube, without a doubt.
Yeah, we did. What we do, an hour this afternoon. We did an hour. I did an hour with Coffee Talk and Shelley Turner, and then I did 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's a lot of live, man. I'm surprised I even have a voice left. But I think I'm
Yeah.
going to probably have a glass of wine. And hey, I want to do a shout out to Sebastian Jimenez. He's another ambassador with Builderall. He's an amazing guy. Oh, he wants me to go. Wait, 1 p.m. Oh, I thought you meant 1 a.m. You want me to go to Marathon? Sebastian Jimenez wants me to go all the way to 1 p.m. Thursday. I don't think I could do that. I'm an old guy, Sebastian. Come on, man.
We had planned for it. I have no doubt that you'd be able to do that. But after this week, with all the video conferencing you've done, I don't know how your eyes are still open.
Yeah, I got to tell you, honestly, I'm tired, but I'm more hungry than tired. So, yeah, so I'm just writing to these guys.
Like, the dog at my feet, she's telling me it's time to go.
Yeah,
so
the dog's got to go out.
I appreciate you, Chris. I appreciate your leadership. I appreciate you doing this and bringing me in as a partner on this live, as well as just being part of your team. But I thank everybody that joined us tonight. Thank everybody that joined us all week long, because it has been an amazing week. And I just can't wait to see all of our new faces and all the old faces and everybody working together, working on their own and sharing their projects if that's how they work best. But I just can't wait to see all the success. And I can't wait to see the webinar tomorrow. But thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
If you haven't done it yet, if you still haven't signed up for anything yet, click that webinar link. You got to sign up for the webinar. Even if for some reason you can't get to that webinar tomorrow, maybe the baby starts crying at 12:59, maybe something happens, sign up for it, because you're going to lock yourself in to that super free account. And then I'm pretty sure they're going to be sending out a replay link. But if you can make it live, because that's where the biggest power punch is going to be. But if nothing else, sign up for it. Get your name on the list. Get your free super account and do it. All right. So thank you, everybody. Seriously, thank you, everybody.
Hey, Sebastian, hang on a second. Sebastian, before you cut out, we're going to leave, but I want you to see my outro. And then you can see my friend David's thumbnail that he made us. So have a good sleep, David. Thank you so much for coming. Christy, thank you. Sebastian, thank you. Dominic, Biggers, thanks for coming. Who else we got here? All Gone Digital. Monica was here. We'll take Monica. If you're still here, we'll take care of that situation. Don't worry. You can't help it. We have witnesses. So I mentioned Christy. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all the new leads that came in today. You guys have you're on a great team. We're going to take care of you. Reach out to me, guys. If you're not sure if you want to join Builderall yet and you want to reach out to me or Cindy, please do that. Whatever YouTube channel you're on, you can text us, private message us. I believe our emails are in our About section of our YouTube. And I think with that said, guys, good night. We will see you October 1st, 2020, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Builderall official Builderall 4.0 launch webinar. All right. Have a good night, guys.
So excited.
See you later.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah, David, if you're still here, there you go, man. Thank you, David, for this great thumbnail. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thanks a lot.